Hello, my beautiful love. So it's about that time. Let's go into our monthly predictions, all zodiac signs. How do they feel? And what is the outcome of your connection for the month of February, the month of love? Every month is the month of love, but you know the vibes. Valentine's Day is coming up. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So you go to their zodiac sign. If you have a lover and your lover is a Scorpio, then you go to the Scorpio zodiac sign, okay? And yes, sometimes the energies can be reversed. So if you look at their reading and you're like, hold up, this sounds like me, then that means then check there. Sometimes the energy can be reversed, but my intentions is that it's their energy. If they're a Scorpio, you go to Scorpio, then that's what you should get. But there are sometimes, and it's not that often, that it can be reversed. So let's begin. If you are with a Scorpio, or if you meet a Scorpio, if you're with a Scorpio or you meet a Scorpio, one thing that Spirit wants you to know is that this person is telling you the truth. All right? They're telling you the truth. When you meet this Scorpio, or if you're with a Scorpio, they're honest. They're really, really honest. And they like to stay to themselves sometimes. And they just fell in love with you. All right? Like they just fell in love with you. And I hear squeaky clean. So when it comes to this Scorpio, you don't have to worry about I hear like a baby mama. You don't have to worry about like no baby mama, no baby father stuff. You don't have to worry about going through their phones and all that kinds of stuff. Whoever you are, okay, cross watcher, whoever the heck you are, honey, you done been through some stuff, honey, and you could be expecting the worst. And this Scorpio is not on that type of time. This could be a Scorpio that had time to themselves to like look at themselves. After their last relationship, they had very, very, very low self-esteem. Their confidence was gone and they didn't know how to see themselves. So this Scorpio had time to like heal and change their life around for the better. And they're a little scared too. They're a little scared, and Spirit says nosy. They could be nosy. At times you might go back and forth with this Scorpio, but their true intention is for you to get a better understanding. And if they feel like they went too far and they pushed you away, they get very, 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 very scared. Spirit says if you are with a Scorpio, it will start off very, very organic. I hear erasing the past. Whoever you are, you could be in the process of erasing your past. And for you, cross watcher, with erasing the past, it just means like I see a vision of you erasing numbers from your phone, blocking and deleting people from your phone. So you could be newly out dating and then you meet this Scorpio. You have suspicions that this Scorpio has someone. I don't see nobody with the Scorpio. I mean, they could be dating and trying to meet new people, but I don't see anybody. Like, I don't see anybody of significance. I don't see anybody that they like or that they're attached to. I don't see that at all. So let's see more about this Scorpio. They had it out. If they had a child's mother, child's father, they had it out. Like, it drained them. It drained them so bad that they don't have that, like the toxic energy that they could have had in the past, or the dysfunction. Yeah, they got their heart broke before. This Scorpio got their heart broke before, but they're so drained from whatever broke their heart that they don't have the energy. So they're probably going to be expecting perfection from off the beginning. Like, their expectations for you are going to be so high because they caught so many people, they've been through so many things, and they just want to make sure that you don't bring them any bull crap and you don't waste their time. And they're going to want to get you pregnant. If this is a male Scorpio, they are going to want to get you pregnant. They're going to want to court you. Yeah, see? They're coming. They just ended a tough cycle. This Scorpio. They just ended a battle, honey. And the only thing that they have to deal with, and they feel left out in the cold. So they're working on their finances. This is where the Scorpio is, where you meet them. And they like the finest things, like, you know, the finest hotels, the finest restaurants, the finest. If this is a feminine Scorpio, their hair has to be nice. Everything has to be nice. And they feel like they pay their own bills so that they can afford whatever the heck they want. This is also a Scorpio that they will know if you're off, if your energy is off, if something's wrong, because they're very, very tuned in. They just found out. They just found out that they have a gift that they can use to help people. And they're not defensive anymore. This is somebody who gave up on their past. They gave up on fighting their past. They, you know, it's like you're gonna be the first person to capture their heart out of this season. Wow. You will be the cross watcher. You will be the first person to capture this Scorpio's heart. Look. Wow, they're gonna fall in love with you. All right, this is cute. The only thing I'm going to tell you that I can feel right now, let me tell you. See, they're going to come into your life fast. So some of you, I knew this felt like new energy. You meet a Scorpio really, really fast, or you could have just met a Scorpio. They're going to fall for you fast. They're going to fall for you fast. What's the Seven of Swords? I feel like the Seven of Swords is like deep down inside. Deep down inside. Ooh. Okay. Sometimes they can be stubborn. That's what you need to know about them. Sometimes they can be stubborn and sometimes they can be stuck in their own way. And this could be a Scorpio that's going to want to settle down with you fast. They may live at a distance from you. And they could be going through issues with a mother, all right? Queen of Wands. They can have a mother that they had a bad relationship with, or they don't communicate as much anymore. They may, you'll know who this Scorpio is because they don't get along with their mother, or they don't have a close relationship with their mother. All right? They could have had like an overbearing mother, or a jealous mother, or a mother who could have been like self-centered. So that's how you'll know who this. And Spirit says they're not jaded anymore by that, you know? The one thing is that they're going to want to settle down with you fast, like fast. So let me tell you more. How will this Scorpio feel about you? They will feel like you scare them and excite them at the same time. They also will try to help you, because I hear like you can't erase the past, but you can claim power for more. So they will try to like induce positivity. See, I'm in love with you, but I don't want you to know. They're going to fall in love with you very, very fast. And you're going to feel like a dream come true to this Scorpio. And they're going to be very sexually attracted to you. But one thing, and it says restoring relationships, like they're going to want to settle down with you fast. This is like a person who really wants to build a connection, build a real connection. I hear intimate. They're very, very intimate, you know. Some of them, they may play video games. They may play a lot of video games, and they're gonna be very sexually attracted to you, but they're gonna try to fight that urge, you know, because they're gonna say like, I don't want you to feel like that's all I want. They're gonna want to marry you. All right. They're gonna be so excited about you and trying to like calm down, or like their boys or their friends is gonna be excited for them, and they're gonna be trying to play it off and be all humble, but they're excited too. So this seems like something new. Let me see. And yeah, one quality that they have that could be negative is like they're stubborn and stuck in their own way. Like sometimes they can be rigid in the way that they see things or life. So what is the outcome? What's the outcome for the beginning of February, right? The ending of February and the beginning of March. Dang, we about to be in March already. But anyway, so what is, I hear this is the most excited I've ever been about someone. Like, that's, oh yeah. What Spirit says that you guys need to do is sever ties with both of your past and stop looking at each other's wrongdoings. Like, you guys could have been looking, when you meet somebody, you could have been, be aware of like nitpicking them to death and calling in the wrong energy. Be careful of like insecurities that might get in the way. Like, Spirit is just telling you certain things that might come up in the connection that can stagnate the connection or mess it up. But anyway, let's go. February, beginning of February. Okay, so sadness and isolation. You may not meet this person. You have a period of February where you're by yourself and then you meet this person. Yeah, so you meet them in the beginning of February, all right? Like, there's a part of the beginning of February where you'll be isolated and and I hear prettier. They're going to find you prettier than anybody they've ever been with. I also, like, their friends might be important because I see them showing their friends your picture. All right. So it's a dream come true. You meet this person the beginning of February. The end of February, oh, you're going to be in a commitment. Yeah, you're going to be in a commitment. New energy. Your connection reaches another level. And then by March, you guys are watching each other. This is like possessive energy. Yeah, look, possessive energy. You guys are going to go through challenging times that you will grow from. All right? Like possessive. Like you minds type of energy. But you guys are still going to be together. You guys can get more cuddly in the house more in the beginning of March, cooking, watching shows, cuddling, and just waiting to see how this unfolds. This is so beautiful. Okay, Cross Watcher, this is all just for you. This is for you, Cross Watcher, watching this video for Scorpio. What will be going on in your life when this Scorpio comes? What's going to be going on in your life, Cross Watcher? You'll be healing. I knew it. You'll be healing and nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, eating good foods, and releasing people from your past when you first meet this Scorpio. I knew it. And if you have kids, taking care of your kids, staying at home a lot. And what advice, any of you, if you want like these self-empowerment cards, they're going to be on Etsy and the link in the description box. But anyway, one empowering card for you. You are worth having around. You are worth committing to. You are worth being appreciated, valued, and chosen. You are lovable. And you could be in a season, Cross Watcher, where you should be doing affirmations and with your healing, but you could be listening to affirmations, soft music, and in this new season for you, you're going to notice that this person, they choose you, they love you, they adore you, you know? So that's what I have. If you are with a Gemini, Spirit is just saying it off the back. If you're with a Gemini, they're wasting your time. They feel like a failure in their life and they can't commit. Like they just don't know how to commit. And they're very, very self-aware, but they're too self-absorbed to give to you in the way that you would want them to. All right. So I even hear like a month-to-month stay. Some people think that this Gemini is like bipolar or, oh, you just act like you could have anyone that you want. They walk around with a big head and a big ego. And so I see you attracted, Cross Watcher. I see you very, very attracted to this Gemini. And it's like you're playing hard to get. You daydream about them, and I'm going to tell you, you may even touch yourself to the thought of this Gemini. But what you're going to realize is that you're going to feel something that tells you that they can't be trusted. This Gemini, they give me playboy, playgirl energy. Let me see. But they seem cool as heck, you know? Yeah. You're going to end up releasing this Gemini because you're going to tell that it's just friends with benefits. All right? It's just friends with benefits. They're all, Spirit says they're all talk. Like, you're going to realize, like, they're all talk. You know? They're going to be obsessed with you. And if you cut them out, because you want a real relationship, and I hear entanglement. You don't want no entanglements, you know? But I'll still tell you about the Gemini. They're obsessed with you. They find you, they're very sexually attracted to you. They find you fire. Like, they really like you. But it's like 1 minute they think they got you. This Gemini thinks they got you. And then the next minute, it's almost like you disappear. And with you disappearing out of their roster, because they definitely have a roster, they are going to be attached to you. This Gemini is going to be emotionally attached to you. They're going to see you as a missed opportunity, and they're going to feel very burdened and stressed about it. And I hear calling you back in. They could be trying to like use spiritual tools to manifest you back in. Spirit says they're also way more darker than you think. And I don't mean dark in complexion. I'm talking about dark in personality. Like, they're way more dark than you think. And they will be coming across your mind a lot, you know? Let me see. You will know, like Spirit says, you felt like you had to walk on eggshells with them. Like, you couldn't really talk. You knew you had to be on eggshells with them. You felt certain things about them that you couldn't explain. And that's why you felt like there was something toxic. You just couldn't explain why. And this Gemini is going to be at a distance. They're either emotionally distant or physically distant. They could be arguing with people. Yeah, this Gemini is very sneaky. They could have a connection that they've been building on, because 10 of Pentacles, they could have a connection that they've been building on, and they still communicate with other people online. Yeah, there's definitely third party energy with this Gemini. And they're going to be so disappointed that they didn't get to have you. That's what's going to happen with this Gemini. You're going to find out a lot of secrets about this Gemini. And you're going to give up. All right? You're going to give up. They got too much going on. They could have a record. Some of them could have went to prison before. But you're definitely gonna admire. Ooh, you're definitely gonna admire this Gemini from afar, and just know that they're obsessed with you. Just know that they love talking to you, but they're gonna feel like, see, I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen or heard your voice. They're gonna be scared. See, it says, I'm learning how to love myself thanks to you. So you could have taught this, I don't know, were you helping them? You were trying to help them. They could have been going through things, because they seem like they're always stressed. They feel like you were heaven sent. Like, you just came out of nowhere and just dropped into their life at the right time, when like everything was going wrong. Every single thing was going wrong, and then you just came into their life. So they see you as heaven sent. Like, with you, they feel safe. They feel like you're pure. Some of you could be like a stay-at-home mom. They feel like you like being a stay-at-home mom, or they seen you as a wife, honey. It says, I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. So they seen you as a wife, or they seen you as husband material. They just don't commit. And they're going to miss you. So this is coming up. They're always going to want another chance with you. You can hang out with them. I see you hanging out with them, but trying your best not to get attached. Because I see like a truck coming to pick you up. They might have a new car and you're just like, damn, this is how you living right now? I see them coming to pick you up, but you're doing everything in your power not to get attached. It's even like you feel this Gemini is a mystery, and it's because they are. All right, let me see. What's going on in the Gemini's life for the month of February that the cross watcher needs to know about? It's like they're trying to change their life for the better. They're going to be thinking about you. They want to get you pregnant. They want you. They're trying to like find out information about you, and oh, you're a wish for them. Wow, you are a wish for this Gemini. Okay. That's why sometimes you got to go a little bit deeper. But I think I said that. I think I said that this person's obsessed with you. But the only thing that will get in the way, let me make sure. The only thing that will get in the way, yeah, it shows release at the bottom of the deck, is the fact that this person has too many attachments, and sometimes they just go silent. They just go silent. And you're just like, why are they going silent? And it's because they have other people. Let me see. Yeah, communication. Them going silent on you. What else will block it? Them making more effort. And them playing mind games because so they're playing games with you because they end up falling in love with you. So this person's emotionally unavailable. They play too many games. Like when they fall in love with you, they sabotage. They sabotage. Oh, you have you accept them. That's why. Okay. So this stays as a friends with benefits. You accept them. You see who they are. And if they ever hurt you, they regret the way that they treated you. I feel like they treated you like an option when they should have been treating you way better, you know? But it shows forgiveness. So with this Gemini, there's going to be an opportunity of forgiveness, but I just see you putting up boundaries. I just see you putting up so many boundaries. Yeah. But you still have chemistry. They're awakening to how much they love you. This Gemini really, really loves you. And they feel like you got them down pat. That's the funny thing. They feel like you got them down pat. Let me see more. And I hear like, I hate wasting people's time. They could feel at times that they're wasting your time. See, they're working on themselves. They just don't feel worthy of you at times. What else? I have karmic debts. So this person has karmic partners. They have a lot of debt that they need to pay off before they can come back to you. So they're trying, but honey, what will they say? Did I do the naked truth? Yes, they're panicking. You got this, Gemini. You got them. If you leave them, they feel let down by you. Like if you just like, I'm so tired of this, they feel hurt and they don't know why. Like, why did you give up on me? They see you as a missed opportunity and they're going to be wondering how you feel. Because this could be you. Like, I can't do this. So maybe you'll cut the Gemini off in February. You'll finally make a decision to cut the Gemini off in February because of their inconsistency. Whoever you are, cross watcher, I hear a low calorie diet. Like fitness is going to be your best friend. You know, like you could be overcoming this Gemini or trying to do things to not think about them as much. Yeah, they're going to be trying to chase you. And you're going to be depleted. They're going to be chasing you. You guys are going to be arguing because of their hot and coldness. And they're obsessed with you. It's the same thing. I think you're bitter. You might be bitter at them because of their actions. All right. Damn, you got this Gemini week. So in February, you got a Gemini week for you. Because it's like you won't let them have their way. They're so used to having their way. But when it comes to you, it's like they get close. Like They play these mind games. They get so close, and then all of a sudden you just like, no. Like you can go in protective mode when it comes to this Gemini. Like you don't back down. So, and I hear like, I didn't mean to hurt you. If you told them and they didn't want to come off thirsty, they didn't mean to hurt you, and they just were trying not to come off thirsty. So they can, Spirit says they almost broke down and cried over you. So this is deeper than I expected. Let me see. So let's see with you and this Gemini. I think you're fine. Crosswatcher, you give me stable emotions. Like maybe in the past this Gemini would throw you off emotionally, but I think you have a deeper understanding and acceptance of who they are and where you should keep them in your life. All right? That's what it comes off as. But I hear, don't erase me, don't leave me, don't trade me in for anybody. This could be a person that just has you in the waiting, like they don't want to put in the effort that they should, but they also don't want to let you go. So in the beginning of February, for you it shows moving on. For them it shows them thinking about you. I hear like, I am so upset. I am so upset. So angry emotions, you moving on, them thinking about you. There's no clarity. The end of February, see, you're going to be controlling your emotions. This person is going to be feeling helpless and hopeless. You could be moving on. They want to rebuild with you, but you could be moving on. All right. And let's see March. March, anything? Heal. Strengthening bonds. They're drawn to you in the beginning of March. Do you guys? What? They were getting readings on you. They were trying to learn the lessons in order to come back to you. So then what happens? They're going to try to give in to you. You're probably going to be like, I don't know if I can trust this. So in March, just prepare for them to come back around and try to grab you up, snatch you up, or... And it's crazy because you're fully healed from them by then. So I feel like in the beginning of March, you could be... let me see. What's going to be going on with you? What's going to be going on with you, Crosswatcher? That's watching this. For the Crosswatcher watching this, Gemini, what's going to be going on with you? I think you're going to be falling in love with yourself. Okay, what's going to be going on in your world? Seeking answers. You're going to feel helpless and hopeless about this person. You could be opening up to other people and trying to take your power back. Yeah, you're going to be trying to move on. You see this person as a spiritual teacher. So you're going to take back control, all right? You're going to take back control over the situation. Did I do this for them? I don't remember. They don't feel like they're on your level. Even though they really want this to work out. They love your smile. They'll be daydreaming about you. And they're going to be struggling with themselves over this. And they are in love with you, but they do not want you to know. And they also felt like at a point you were confusing them too. They love your booty. They love your energy. And they feel unhappy and empty without you. And they want to change for you. See? In the background, with you not fighting for them anymore, they're going to be trying to change. Because they're afraid to fail with you. And they were also afraid of committing. Because I see them like a power struggle when it comes to committing. And for you, what's the empowerment message? Guys, these empowerment cards are on Etsy, and it's in the link. But what empowerment? Ooh, you have true love coming. You have true love. Or this, honestly, even though this person may do hurtful things to you, it's like Spirit wants you to know that they did truly love you. They probably just couldn't control their flesh. They couldn't settle down, but this person really did love you. It says, I believe in you. You are so worthy of your dream life and your desires. So if you leave this person, it's just because you feel like whatever you want in love, they're not going to give it to you. And you are worthy of that dream of love coming true. All right, so Spirit wants you to step back into your power. You could have removed this person because they were making you feel like hopeless and also blaming you. At one point, this person was even blaming you, cross watcher. Okay. If you are with a Virgo, if you're with a Virgo, this Virgo is so damn excited about you. They can't believe that they met you. They find you so humble, so handsome. If you're a man, or if you're a woman, they find you so beautiful. You're gonna meet this Virgo out at a party or like a get together or something, and it's like as soon as you guys meet, you guys are on the same page. You like the same things. Like if you like to take trips, the Virgo loves to take trips. What you may not know is that the Virgo feels very, very comfortable with you, and they really hope you play your part right because they have so much in store for what they want in love. And they have a bad feeling that you might be making more than them or a little bit more mature than them, something like that. The Virgo either feels you make more than them or you're more mature than them. So at times they may feel like a little insecure or wondering, why would you want them? Like, why would you want me? At times they struggle with their confidence of why you would want them, which means that you could be a high value man, a high value woman, or just out of the Virgo's comfort zone. They also feel at times that you have a very bad attitude. Like you have a bad attitude. Sometimes you just complain, and they would want you to work on it. You heard that, cross watcher? Virgo said you got a bad attitude. Like, you just have a really, really bad attitude, and they would really want you to work on it. But they don't want to quit. They don't want to give up on you. They don't want to throw away what you guys have. They feel like what you guys have is something real. And they feel like real is so hard to find. And they don't want to, like, dominate you or ruin what you guys have. But they just feel like you are falling out of love with them. Like, one little thing can happen, and it will make you not want to be with them or not want to chase them. They're always going to be the bigger person with you, crosswatcher. This Virgo will always be the bigger person because that's how their dad or their mom raised them. They raised them to take care of people. They have to take care of people. That's all they do know. And if things don't work out, they still will wish you the best, crosswatcher, because they feel like that's what you want. They feel like you want the best, so at the end of the day, they pray that you get the best no matter what, you know? They're envious of you too. This Virgo is envious of you because they feel like they won't be able to find you anywhere, and that makes them so mad. Like, that makes them mad. Like, let me tell you what's going to happen with you and this Virgo. You and this Virgo is going to have tug of wars. You guys are going to have standoffs, and it's going to be about who gives in first. You don't ever give in, and that pisses the Virgo off. It's like the Virgo always has to find a way to reach back out to you or crawl back to you because you stand your ground and you don't care. This Virgo knows you don't like negative complainers, so they try not to complain. This Virgo really just hopes that you open up to them more. Like, can you just open up? That's what this Virgo wants from you. Like, they want you to open up. They feel like you're so closed off and you have like lukewarm energy. 1 minute you want to talk, the next minute you don't want to talk. 1 minute you want to go out, next minute you don't. Like, they feel like they can't. This Virgo feels like you're too unpredictable. You're very, very unpredictable. And that's why at times they feel like, are you just wasting my time because you're too unpredictable? And they can't stand you for it. They feel like you give them mixed feelings or mixed emotions and that this is just going round and round and round and round in circles. And they rather be alone than to fight with a kid. They may even find you childish. This Virgo finds you childish. But it's like you both don't want to give up on the potential of what you have. You both see the potential. Let me tell you, this connection with the Virgo is going to have peaks. You guys are going to have a peak where you spend so much time together. Then you have a peak where you don't even talk to each other at all, possibly blocks. Then another peak where you guys are friends and you guys are cool. And then you guys being friends, you both can't stand it because the thought of either one of you finding someone else, like your mind starts to wander. Like, I can't just be your friend. I still love you. And then they wonder who you got. You start to wonder who they got. And then all of a sudden you both are like yearning for each other, afraid. Because you both subconsciously may feel like you can't find anyone else to love you. Something like that. One of you feel like you will never have someone like the Virgo again. And the other person, they just don't want to move on. Or they just don't want to see you fall in love with someone else. Or it's something like that. So you guys are always going to be keeping tabs on each other. You both are always going to be hung up over each other. There's times when you both try to avoid each other. And even when you try to avoid each other, you both are always still subconsciously attached to each other because you both still love each other. Spirit also says both of your mothers were covert narcissists. Like, Spirit says, I don't know what this person is telling you. They said that their mother was just as much as a covert narcissist as your mom. But they may play it off. Like, they may play it off for some reason. They feel guilty to hold on to what their mother did. Like, that's why they release it. But they worry about you. This Virgo worries about you. Like, they worry about you a lot. Like, are you okay? Is like sometimes the things that you bring up, it's like on their mind. And they wonder, like, well, did you find a solution? You know, are you still worried about that? Are you okay? Like, they worry about you a lot for some reason. I don't know why. This person can just feel protective over you, Virgo. I mean, this Virgo can feel protective over you, cross watcher. Like, worried, like genuine concern of like, are you really okay? All right. This Virgo's about to get a new camera. So when you see them, they'll start taking pictures. It could be a hobby that they're about to start to pick up, to take pictures or something. And they don't want to rush the connection. That's one thing. This Virgo really, really likes you, but they don't want to rush the connection. But they just need to know what you're thinking at all times. Like, that's one thing. You know? Let me see more. I hear your price went up. And this season, the Virgo's price is going to go up. Or the cross watchers. Which one? You guys may go on a vacation this month. I see an airplane. Or they may go away. Somebody might go away. I just see an airplane and you guys both... like almost about to miss the plane. You guys make it right on time. But let me see. What's up with this person? See, Four of Wands, commitment. Okay. So there's commitment. This Virgo sees you as somebody that they want, but there's going to be a lot of drama. See? This Virgo really, really likes you, but they at times they think you're conceited. But they also think that you are their life partner. They find you stubborn. At times, like, you're just very, very stubborn. At times, they can expect the worst. How does this Virgo... You make this Virgo feel... Ooh, when they're upset with you... When this Virgo's upset with you, they hold back. When they think you're being a player, when they think that you got other things going on, they purposely hold back. They could be spiteful. This Virgo could be very spiteful towards you. If you feel like they're a little, like, are they being spiteful? Yeah. And then they come back and they want this to grow. All right. 1 minute they're defensive and distant. Like in February, they're going to come back around. I see like intimacy. I see like, but let me tell you, this connection with the Virgo, like you both are going to feel like, yo, I don't give a damn what anybody says. This is my person. Like you both will have that inner feeling no matter what. Even during the times of breakups, even during the times of separations, you guys will always feel like, yo, you're my person. And this is mutual. That's why I keep saying you guys. It's a mutual understanding that you are my person. I don't give a damn. I don't care what the universe says. I don't care what a reader says. I don't care what anybody says. But you both gaslight each other is what Spirit is saying. But you're more vulnerable. The Virgo is way more vulnerable than you, cross watcher. They're way more vulnerable. Like somebody's way more vulnerable and trusting than the other person. The one person is fighting and resisting and can't even sleep at night. And the other person is like working more towards like a real commitment, you know? So you guys may struggle to get on the same page. Okay, February. Beginning of February. End of February. Beginning of March. Okay. Okay. So you guys are giving and receiving. This is something you both want. I see you guys going out to eat. You guys are silly. I like y'all. You both are just, your inner childs are very bothered. Like your inner child can't stand the cross watcher and the cross watcher's inner child can't stand you. It's like, you ain't playing with me. We ain't having, if you, oh, attention. Both of your inner childs are pissed because you guys are not, Virgo may feel as if you're not giving them the attention that they want. So the Virgo purposely holds back because they're mad that you are not giving them attention. This is how they fight. And then when they hold back, then you get angry because they're not paying you any attention. So then you get angry and then you become spiteful too. So you guys are mirroring each other. It's your inner childs that are like, I'm not messing with you. Straight up. Your grown adult self really wants them, but your inner child is like, okay. The end of February, yep, dreams come true. You guys are trusting each other, confronting each other, killing each other with kindness, taking walks with each other, possibly even talks about children. Let's see in March. Okay. Commitment. I can't erase the past. I can't erase what I've done to you. But I'm here as a man now begging for forgiveness. Like, can we work on this? I want to be with you. I want to be with you. I feel bad for you. I feel bad that I wasn't the man that you needed me to be. And I understand if you are concerned about what my real intentions are, but I care. Damn. So you guys are together, but then you release them. And then you guys rebuild. They reach out to you. And you hear them out about them wanting to come together. Let me see. Yeah, opportunity to rebuild and so commitment. They could be a driver, a mailman, a distributor. All right. Oh. So for you, cross watcher, what will you be going through in your life when this all goes down? What will be happening in your life? Moving on from challenging times. So you're going to be opening up to a new world. For some of you, even new closet. You're going to notice that you dress differently, you decorate the house differently, you are more open, more popular, more giving, more like friendly advice, experiencing life in a new way. Okay? For the cross watcher, this is where you're going to be moving on from challenges and taking your own advice. And bathing in a luxury life. So it could be you. Like a level up, a glow up and a level up is coming into your life during this time. I hear couples night. You guys may go out to like several couples nights and stuff in February together. But anyway, Spirit wants you to know, cross watcher, or whoever reads this. Let people know it is a privilege and an honor to have you in their life. Your existence holds power. And then it says you are loving yourself the right way right now. Nobody can hold you back. So like I said, this is for the cross watcher because it shows you're nurturing yourself. And it's an honor. It's a privilege and an honor for anybody to be a part of your life. I just feel like you are valuing yourself more, and you're going through a level up, cross watcher, when this Virgo and you go through this. Like your values are changing. If you are with a Leo, I hear do me dirty, baby, do me dirty. Spicy, really, really, really spicy, like exotic. If you're with a Leo, the chemistry that you guys have is out of this world, and you guys can be trying new things, and they're going to be ordering you shoes. I can't believe I slept on your worth all this time. I hear kindness is going out the window. You're the real reason, like, I need love now. Like, I feel like I need love now because of you. So it's like, let me see, breaking the ice. If you meet a Leo, you're breaking the ice. Or if you're connected to a Leo, you're opening this Leo up to love. And they could be bigger than what you expected. Like, cross watcher, this Leo may have way more to offer than you expected. But with the Leo, you could be shy. Cross watcher, you're shy of the Leo. Like, very, very shy. And they're going to be really excited to see you, really excited to be with you, really excited to build a life with you. And they can see the innocence in your eyes. They look in your eyes. There's something about your eyes, and they're proud of you. This Leo will be proud of you. This Leo will be in a transition to a real relationship. You will be off the market with the Leo. All right. I hear getting familiar with each other, or getting familiar with each other's families, or ordering books online. Let me see. I hope it works out for you this time. So it could be people giving you or the Leo like good luck that things work out. You know? I feel so much love. So you captivated this Leo's heart. And their heart seems a little cold or empty until they find you. You guys are just going to be trying all kinds of things that you've never done. It could even be like new restaurants, new foods, it's like so much excitement, so much happiness. It says at the bottom of the deck, things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. You guys could be taking a trip, discussing things like, I just need time to myself sometimes, like trying to get a better understanding of your connection. I feel weak for you. So somebody could be falling in love. You could be falling in love with this Leo. This Leo could be falling in love with you. I hear a staycation. You guys can be going on a staycation, renting a room. Let me see. I hear good over evil. Good over evil. I feel embarrassed. This Leo could feel embarrassed. Okay, so all aces, you have a new beginning with a Leo. If they were defensive about you in the past, they're no longer going to be defensive. I'm hiring a lawyer. They could have gotten to a car accident or some type of accidents where they had to hire a lawyer. They have someone who has a fatal attraction with them. Somebody that they cut off. It could be a baby mother, a baby father, a prostitute. That's not fun. Why did I laugh that hard? They could have cut off a baby mother, a baby father, a prostitute that they were sleeping with, and they could be healing. They could have wanted to get even with someone. Jesus Christ. I don't like the heaviness. When you meet this Leo, you're going to feel heaviness all in their energy. You're going to feel anxiety all in their energy. And being around them in the beginning will make you uncomfortable. And why it's going to make you uncomfortable? Because they have certain things going on inside of their life that they need to confront. And if you are sensitive to energy, you're going to pick up on the fact that the Leo has a lot of anger or ignored fears or insecurities that they don't look at. This is a Leo that doesn't look at themselves. They don't fight fair because they didn't even realize like they met their match when they met you. That's the problem. They're probably the one in connections where they have more to offer in a lot of ways, but you could be their equal. Like you could be the one that gives Leo a run for their money, and they could have been offended by it, and then all of a sudden they actually like it. Like they actually find it funny. It shows release, and then it shows happiness. You know, it just, to me, this seems like this could start off as a very, very stressful, toxic, highly toxic, stressful situation. And all of a sudden, karma is just cleared. Like there's a lot of karma in this connection when you first meet this Leo. And then it's clear. I hear just sit with yourself. You know? There's going to be times when you're with this Leo that you're going to need time to yourself. Like you're going to sit with yourself. You're going to have to distinguish whose energy is this? Is this your energy? Is this theirs? And it's because whoever you are, cross watcher, you're too sensitive to energy. So you're going to have to strengthen yourself in between times of not being with this Leo. And, is it wrong that I don't understand you? I feel like at times they're not going to understand you. At times they're just not going to understand you. And honestly, it has to do with evolving. Like they need space so that they can evolve, and you need space so that you can clear your energy from theirs. It just seems like a realignment. That's all I'm saying. In February, I see a realignment. It's the happiest that they're going to feel. And honestly, when they're at their best, their connection with you is at their best, you know? So when they're at their best, they are an energetic match for you. Oh, when they're at their best, they're an energetic match for you. When they are at their lowest, they are no longer a energetic match, and it can mess with your frequency. And that's why you're going to need to be by yourself in order to like purify it from whatever they're going through. You are this Leo's type, and they're going to start to do more for you. They're going to start to be there for you. They're going to start to fuel you. Some of you, a life partner, they're going to make a pact to take care of you. All right. You're very suspicious of your Leo. You are. You're very attracted to them, but you're very suspicious about them. And you're very, very suspicious about their ex. Like that's one thing that you might be really like looking on, like, what's up? I see some what's up energy. Like you ain't trying to play about this Leo. You know, you feel like they're hiding something. Yeah, you're going to be communicating. You feel like they're hiding something. Yeah. And it makes you suspicious, like you're expecting the worst. You feel like they're hiding something. Like at times they're stubborn and they don't communicate to you. But there's lots of communication coming in. There's a new beginning for you and a Leo. All right? Like soulmate energy. And you guys can be traveling. Doing all kinds of stuff. Just all kinds of stuff. Justice. Some of you guys can be getting married. Some. Or it can be karmic justice where the scales are balanced. You know, like the worst of the connection is over. You can be having a new phase with a Leo. You left a giant hole in this Leo's heart, like a giant hole. Let me see. You don't like confrontation, but you could have gave them space because you felt like they had something that they weren't telling you about that they needed to deal with. I don't know. All right. So for the beginning of February with a Leo, sadness and isolation, I'm going to call you. I want to see you. They have lots of love for you. Yeah, reaching out. I want to call you. I want to see you. You could be upset. You could be trying to hold back your feelings because you're upset. But there shows growth in the beginning of February. After being in a period of isolation. You thought it was going to be different. Like you thought it was going to... You felt like you guys already had a mutual understanding. You don't understand where the disrespect came into the connection. So you could feel disrespected. This Leo just wants to spoil you. You can feel disrespected. With control, you could be a little guarded with them in the beginning of February. But it shows growth. End of February. Ooh, feeling alone. And then it shows love. Manifesting love. Healing. Healing and then embracing. You need to decide if you're welcome to stay here if you would like to. You guys have ebbs and flows. I feel like you struggle to connect to this Leo cross-watcher. Or this Leo struggles to connect to you. There's some type of disconnect. All right? And then March. Damn. You detach. You guys are going to have an argument. You guys are going to have an argument about somebody's effort. And you might... Oh, and then there's success and growth. The beginning of March, they may give you a gift. So it's ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs. You might ultimately release them. You might. I just feel like at times, some of you can release them. Others of you, you could just trust and nurture this connection. It looks like it can go one way or another. But I see them by any means necessary, just wanting to make things work. I just see a different energy, you know, like more compassion. They have more compassion. They have more empathy. And if you get a lot of attention, that makes them uncomfortable at times. Okay. That's what you need to know. Let me see. Yeah, you have to be patient. That's what's going to happen. At times you may, for you cross-watcher, at times you may feel rejected. When the truth is, you just have to be patient. You guys are on different pages at times. Let me see. It shows marriage. That's what I'm saying. This can go one. This is your soulmate. You guys can get married, but in the beginning, this person's very unavailable. You know. It's just, I don't know. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. But they're happy to have met you. Cross watcher, what will you be going through around the time you meet this Leo or you guys continue your relationship? Cross watcher, what are you going to be going through? Your dreams coming true. Okay. More confidence. Wow. I hear people thought you were going to get bored with them or bored or something. But anyway, and it's the opposite. It's like there's what people or what you guys could have been expecting, the opposite happens. And then it shows balance. So you have way more balance. It shows lots of confidence in your dreams coming true. You're going to be overcoming your darkest fears and choosing your words better and rebuilding a connection, all right? More open communication. And the advice card for you, Cross Watcher, they want you keep going forward. Don't look back. There's nothing left in your past that will bring you happiness. And they also want to tell you you're going to get judged regardless. So make sure you are doing what makes you happy. Choose who makes you happy. Do what makes you happy, Cross Watcher. Some of you can be volunteering at like a cancer outpatient place or something. If you are with a Sagittarius, oh my God. If you're with, I hear scared to death. If you're with a Sagittarius, you're scared. Why are you so scared? And you are so obsessed with the Sagittarius. So Cross Watcher, your energy, Cross Watcher, first of all, you need to calm all the way down. You touch your private parts to this Sagittarius. Yes, you do. I just seen a vision of it. You have a lot of anxiety. You're full with anger and unnecessary worry when it comes to this Sagittarius. What you don't realize is this Sagittarius, like, they're sad or afraid that something is going to come out and make you look at them differently. They're afraid of you finding out something about their past. And this is what they're fighting. They're so scared of you. They're scared of who you become. You know, if you're with the Sagittarius may push you away. They're going to push you away because they're afraid of hurting you. They're afraid of you seeing them as like low because of something in their past. Scamming. They could have did scamming. They could have ran their credit down. They could have made a fool of themselves multiple times. They could have made deals with the universe to get what they want. Like shit. They feel like they are the opposite of what you want. They're also afraid of you being bored of them. Like, I think you're just going to get bored of me. They're just afraid. This Sagittarius is afraid, and this Sagittarius is pushing you away. Because they didn't expect you to be who you are. So now it's like they envy you. This Sagittarius may envy you. Once again, guys, this could be Cross Watcher energy. Just see how this fits. It could be your story, or just it could be Cross Watcher. It could be reversed. But anyway, because sometimes I read for a Sagittarius and they may say, "Oh, this is not my energy. I mean, this is not how I feel. This is what the Cross Watcher did to me." But it's okay. The point is, this Sagittarius, if you like them so much, they have a lot of shame. And it's like they're nervous. They're nervous to be around you. They're nervous to know. I just see anxiety. They just wish that they can erase their past. It's like they finally found the person that they would always want to be with. And you held a mirror up to this Sagittarius and they ran. Like, oh my God. Now they feel like they understand what it is to be with you or be like you. They could have been so happy when they first met you, and they wanted to even the score with their ex. So they were even angry coming into the connection. They were angry coming into this connection, and they tried to turn you on. The Sagittarius tried to turn you on. They made love to you. They made you feel comfortable. They never rushed you. They gave you what you wanted. They were a real gentleman or a really great woman, but they were private, like very, very private. Or sometimes you may feel like the Sagittarius was cold, or there's just something. I just see you being like, there's something about this Sagittarius. I just don't know what. And it's like they're afraid of you seeing who they are because you're getting too close. They're also afraid of, once you get to know who they are, that you're going to feel like you're settling because they see you in such a high light. So they're going to feel like they're looking at their life. They're looking at themselves. They're looking at their clothes. They're looking at everything. And they're just like, am I enough? They can struggle with the feelings of, am I enough? This Sag is really afraid of you doing them dirty like their ex. That's another thing. They push you away because they feel like you have the upper hand. They feel like you have the power, and they feel like you can hurt them just like an ex did. So they had an ex, and the ex was very, very beautiful or very mature. And they're so afraid of you turning out to be just like their ex. Like where you take everything that they ever said to you and throw it back in their face and just leave. So they're afraid of abandonment. They're afraid of you judging them. They're afraid of you seeing them for them. They have a lot of insecurities and fears. So they bury themselves in work. This could be a person like, can we hang out? Oh, I gotta work. And you're just like, what? I know this Sagittarius likes me. Why do they keep saying, I gotta work, I gotta work, I gotta work, I gotta work? They are terrified of you getting close to them. They're terrified of falling in love with you. They don't think they deserve you. They don't think they deserve what you have to offer. And it's making them more polite. They're more kind now because of you. They felt like they were taking their life for granted until they met you. They also fight with these emotions. At times they feel like it's my turn to be loved. It's my turn to have this. It's my turn. They empower themselves. They pump themselves up. And then as soon as they see you, they just start to feel insecure. They start to feel like they're not enough. Like as soon as they see your face, you make them feel like they have to clean up themselves. Like you make the Sagittarius beat themselves up behind the scene. All right. Like they beat themselves up. And they know you're not stupid. That just came out. They're like, I know you're not stupid. I know you see everything that I'm going through. I can't even ask you because I feel like you know already. This Sagittarius, highly insecure. They wonder, do you like their complexion? Do you like their shirt? Do they wear the right outfit when they seen you? Like this Sagittarius, their self-esteem is down to the ground. The ground. That's the biggest thing. This Sagittarius, it's like they could have prayed for somebody like you, and then Crosswatcher, you seem so excited. Like you invite them out. You try to switch it up so that they won't get bored in the bed. Like you feel like, I don't get it. Like what else? You're trying to figure out what else could it be that this Sagittarius is not interested in me. Like, are they playing games? And the truth is they're not playing games. They just don't feel like they're worthy of you. So you may even bump into this Sagittarius around town, and you're just like, what is it? And that's all there is to it. They just don't think that you really like them. And they don't think that what you're trying to offer them, you're really trying to offer them. They don't feel like you really want a commitment. They feel like you're just saying you want a commitment so you can just sleep with them. They're like, you don't really want a commitment. You just want to sleep with me. But Spirit says those are the voices that they have in their head all the time. Like the Sagittarius always thinks that they quit. They quit before they even start because they feel like people are going to find fault in them. People are not going to want them. They said that Sagittarius sabotages their connections because they feel like, what do I have to offer? They feel like they don't have anything to offer. You could have even questioned their sexuality. Like, is it that they like the same sex? Whoever you are, cross watcher, you're losing your mind about this, Sag. I even hear like you're everybody's crush. They may secretly like envy the fact that a lot of people like you. They feel like a lot of people are waiting on you. A lot of people invite you out. A lot of people feel like you are powerful, and like they may see like a lot of people see you as this. A lot of people enjoy you, and then they have nothing. Like I just don't feel like I compare to you. You know? So I just see coldness from the Sagittarius. I see the connection just fading out because they're not going to make any effort. And Spirit says they're also hitting rock bottom. Like that makes it even worse. Like they're hitting rock bottom. They feel cooler when they're alone. And let me tell you, this is why I tell people, get coaching. Get coaching. I tell people all the time, get coaching. This Sagittarius feels better when they're not with you. It's because when you're in a relationship, relationships will bring out your best and your worst qualities. Relationships will mirror to you how you really feel about yourself. Relationships have more to do with the reflection of you than it has to do with the actual person. This is why they always say in spirituality, don't blame. You can't blame because people come into your life for a spiritual reason, a blessing or a lesson. So Sagittarius may say they want to be in a relationship, but they get so insecure. They start to get in their mind. They start to not feel worthy. As soon as they get into a relationship, all these insecurities start to come out and they don't know what to do with themselves. So they start to work, and more work. And they get stone cold, like out of nowhere. You just see them distant and kind of like cold. All right. Let me see. Cross watcher, you may start to go to church. I just seen that. Or Sagittarius may start to go to church. I've really seen it for the cross watcher though. So there's lots of communication between, like lots of text message. See? The Sagittarius is going to be holding back from you because they're going to be thinking, I hear a nightmare. Whatever they've been through was a living nightmare, and they just have a fear that it's going to be a power struggle with you. They have fears that you're playing games with them. They have fears that you don't even like them the same anymore. They have fears that you want somebody more attractive. This is awful. It's just, this connection is just making the Sagittarius' self-esteem very, very low. They're judging themselves, you know. Well, maybe if I went to college. Well, maybe if I did this. Well, maybe if I did that. And it has nothing to do with it. You already just like them. They just don't think you do. They're at war with their own selves. They're at war with their own selves. They can be also going through financial struggles, like their money is stuck. They're trying to find ways to in order to feel worthy of this commitment, and your attention, they feel like they need to clean up, like be more attractive and make more money. All right. So that's what they feel like they got to do is make more money and be more attractive in order to keep you or hold you. They just never ever feel enough. And that's what it is. They also feel like you're getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Whoever you are, cross watcher, this Sagittarius feels like you're always on this like money heist. They find you very extreme. Cross watcher, they find you so extreme. Like you're always just looking for the next adventure, the next fun thing, the next, you know. They also find you a little spiteful too. They find you spiteful. Like you are one spiteful person. And that makes them afraid too, because they feel like if they were to do something to you, that you would be ready to do something extreme back to them just to make them feel it. They feel like you have that inside of you. But yeah, but the Sagittarius thinks you're a really good girl or a good guy, whatever. And they just hope whatever they are hiding, it just never ever comes out. They just pray. That's all they never want it to come out. They never want you to find out about this secret that they're hiding. They're too insecure for you, cross watcher. This Sagittarius is going to make you start feeling like, well, is something wrong with me? And that's all it is their energy, you know? Spirit says they got gaslit too many times. When they were younger, they got gaslit too many times, or got their hopes up. They got their hopes up too many times. And it messed up like their head of how they see love, or how they see men, how they see women. They feel like all women just want to, or all men just want to gaslight, play games. They haven't, Spirit says the real truth is they haven't accepted themselves yet, but instead they will start to find faults in everybody else. Like that's all they do. They find faults in everybody else and they don't accept themselves. So in the beginning of February, see, helpless and hopeless. You're going to feel helpless and hopeless over this connection. I don't see communication either, or very, very little. Very, very little to like no communication in the beginning of February. You're going to bump into them at the mall. Like you bump into them at a mall, at a town, at something. At the end of February, they're going to take a risk on you. And it's because their self-esteem is improving. They even want to go shopping with you. You want to go see a movie? Can we go shopping? They could be restoring their health, and they have a little bit more money, so they feel a little bit more confident. But then that's not good, because if they lose the money, do they disappear again? Like, make it make sense. But yeah, they're going to go out on a date with you. Something simple. And then the beginning of March, I think your light is too bright. Your light is too bright. There could be growth, but their self-esteem gets in the way again. See? So they start to push you away. It's up to you. I don't see commitment. I feel like a failure. This connection is going to drain you, and it's going to make you feel like a failure, because you're going to have 1 minute where there's like peaks and you think that, yes, finally I got this Sagittarius's attention. We're going to grow. Things are going to be better. And then they withdraw their energy. Spirit also says they need too much attention. Like they need a lot. They said secretly. This Sagittarius needs a lot of attention. They need lots of words of validation in order for them to trust you. Like they need a lot. This, and Spirit says this is attention. This is a secret. They need so much validation in order to feel like in order to feel worthy of you. And this is what they do. Like they just suffer in silence. Like that's all the Sagittarius is going to do, is just suffer in silence and like wait for your attention. It's sad. But it's going to drain you. And Spirit says this relationship is going to teach you how to be a better communicator. Like you're going to know exactly what's going on with this Sag and how to communicate with them. It's going to make you a better communicator and a better life partner. So even if you don't settle down with this Sag because they're just not ready, and they're not ready because they're going through a power struggle with their own self-esteem. So and they have a big heart. It's just too many. I hear multiple disappointments that got them confused on who really wants them for them, who's just trying to see them to sleep with them. Like, they never really know. They always feel like everybody has like a secret vendetta, or they're just going to change on them, or they're just going to make them chase them, or it's all kinds of stuff. Spirit says it's very, very spiritual of what's going on with the Sagittarius, you know, but it will teach you to be a better communicator. They're going to love making love to you. They're going to love your shape, your style, your hips. They're going to love how spontaneous you are. This Sagittarius will love to go down on you. They may even love to cook for you. They're going to love spending quality time with you. And I only want you in my life so bad. Yeah. You scare me and excite me. So they have good feelings towards you. And they're afraid to tell you how they feel. They may feel like a failure because they feel like no matter what they do, first of all, Spirit says they're already preparing for the worst. And they operate from fear. So they push everybody away. Like, they push everybody away and they're everyone's favorite. That's what they don't know. Like, everyone finds them to be their favorite. But they push everyone away because they just get scared. So, I don't know. I feel missed opportunity vibes. I really do. Like, they're too cold, and it makes you feel like defeated every time you try. All right. Did I just do this? I did. Oh, this is for you, Crosswatcher. For you, Crosswatcher, when you are during this month of February, with you and what's going on with you in your background. So you're going to be healing. I hear a mouthful. You have so much to say. You have a lot to get off your chest. You're going to be going off on people. This could be your family. This could be your friends. This could be, Spirit says, even the rent officer you're going to go off on. Like, you could be going off on everybody, you know, and trying to stay away from people. I just need to find what I like. I just need to find what I love. I just need to recreate my life. Like, you are in a place where the worst chapter of your life is in conclusions, and you still need time to like heal and reassess your environment, see who's worthy of you, see who's not. You know, Spirit doesn't want you to take out your pain on anybody, and you don't either, but you're still healing. But they said that you can handle the Sag. That's the thing. They said that you can handle the Sag. Like, even with what you're going through, you're very strong. And you are their type. So they were hoping that this would separate you from everyone else, but they're still very, very scared. All right? So for you, Crosswatcher, Spirit wants you to know you are worth loving. No matter what. No matter what, you are worth loving. You've been through a lot. Do not let insecurities block you. And that could be for Sagittarius too, because that sounds like more of what I was trying to say. And then it says, you shall not be defeated. Don't play small to make other people comfortable. So what your advice, Crosswatcher, is don't shrink yourself to make this Sagittarius comfortable. Just because, you know, you seem big, honey. You just seem like you're the life of the party. You seem like you're full of life. You seem like you have this bright life and this confidence, and you are very, you just say whatever you need to say, and don't shrink that part of you just because the Sagittarius can't handle it. Keep being you. All right. Sometimes you don't even realize it. Like, you start to shrink yourself so that they can feel safe, they can feel comfortable, but then you're starting to play small. Okay. If you are with a Capricorn, this Capricorn has the biggest crush on you. They have the biggest crush on you. They're going to be inviting you over their house. They're thinking about starting a sex shop online. Meaning to say, like, selling toys. This is somebody that is your friend. They start off as a friend, or for some of you, friends with benefits, and out of nowhere, they just start to fall in love with you. Like out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, they're going to start to wonder about you. Out of nowhere, they're going to start to feel like separation anxiety. They're going to feel like time is getting away from them. They're going to feel like they have so many feelings for you and they're about to explode and they don't know what to do. They don't know who they can speak to about you to get like some level of perspective. They don't think that you take them seriously, and that's what scares them the most. They feel like you are selling yourself short. According to what you said about your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend, they feel like you were selling yourself short and you shouldn't be afraid to start all over again. Like that's what they're going to do. They also have bad feelings about their father. Like they have negative feelings about their father, so they probably will never ever tell you about their dad. Or they might keep it short. You know, they'll keep it short if they ever speak about their father. And it's because deep down inside in their heart, their father is dead to them. You know, this Capricorn is very, very selective when it comes to people. So them liking you is a big deal to them because they don't like people. This Capricorn is like, I don't like anybody, but I like you. And since I like you, I need you to like me too. So if you meet a Capricorn, just be prepared for them doing a lot. And it's because they feel like they have to compete. They have to compete. And anytime they feel like, oh my God, I didn't call the cross watcher, they're going to hurry up and call you because they don't want you to look at them negatively or feel like they can't keep up with you or feel like they need to step it up. For some reason, though, they do feel like even though you may have settled with your ex-boyfriend, that people cater to you. They feel like people spend on you, people cater to you, and they don't want you just to disappear because you feel like they can't compete with what you're used to, you know? The truth is this Capricorn will not be able to keep up with you. They won't. They'll try their best. They'll do whatever it takes, but you will slip out of this Capricorn's hands, because they're not in alignment. But Spirit says they fell in love with you. Like so easy. Like this Capricorn fell in love with you so easy. They're going to be daydreaming about you. They're going to wish that they can get you pregnant. So be careful if you do sleep with this Capricorn. Like if you have this Spirit says you're leading the Capricorn on and you don't want them to know. Ooh, that ain't nice. Cross watcher, you could be leading the Capricorn on and you just don't want them to know. You don't want them to leave either. It's like it hurts you to separate from them too, but you are just scared to communicate that you need more. Like you really, really need more. And you know that this Capricorn is giving you the best that they can, but it's not enough. It's not. Like you can look at them like, that's cute, but some of you could have been with a baller. Cross watcher, you could have had a baller boyfriend, baller girlfriend, whatever. And because you had that experience, it's like what this Capricorn does for you, it's like shallow. It's very, very shallow. And you're going to be calling them out. Like certain things that they say that they can handle. If they can't handle it, you're going to be calling them out. And you just want a beneficial, mutual connection. You're afraid that they are not even half of what they say they are. And that's what's going to happen. Like you cross watcher, you're going to be afraid that they're not even half of what they say they are, and that they won't be able to compare to what you really want. And you're going to eventually release the Capricorn, to be honest. It's like somebody trying to rush to keep up with you and try to say that, yeah, because I got this. You are right. If you sense that the Capricorn is like full of it, you're right. But they don't mean to be. They just feel like they need to act like that in order to protect what they really want, which is you. They want you. This Capricorn also finds you way more attractive in person. They feel like pictures don't do you any justice. Like in order to experience the magnitude of your beauty or of your handsomeness, it needs to be in person. Like you are so beautiful or so perfect to this person, so handsome to this person. You are. They love your height. They love your height. They feel like your height makes you more confident and more bold when you stand. You have a stand to you, cross watcher, that it's like you're proud. They love the way you carry yourself. You are melanated. You're melanated. So you can have a really nice complexion, really nice skin. They think about everything, and they thank God that they met you, this Capricorn. But they're also praying like to keep you. And the truth is, there's no prayer that's going to make you stay with the Capricorn. You feel like they make a good friend. Like you're a good friend. You're going to friend zone this Capricorn. All right. Some of you too, cross watcher, if you have a choice between two people, you're not going to go with the Capricorn. Like that's what it could be too. While you're checking on their energy, you could be about to make a choice, and you're see, this Capricorn is going to fight for you. Like they don't want to give up. They like your attention. They'll do anything. Look, they'll do anything. They're desperate. They're desperate right now. And this Capricorn will do anything to fight and keep you in their life, even if they have to lie or pretend. They want to be committed to you. This Capricorn is definitely going to offer you commitment. They like the lighter part of life, and that's what you have to offer them. And this is what they're actually fighting for. They had a really, really hard, toxic life. Very depressing, and nobody has ever offered this Capricorn as much as you have. They've never even spent on someone the way that they've spent on you. Like anytime they get around you, they can just feel like they want to give you things and they don't even know why. But it could be your energy. Like if you're a divine feminine and you're in a phase where you embrace your feminine side, feminines normally rest, and during rest they receive. Like feminine, healthy, divine feminines are always in a place of receiving. So if that's something that people normally do for you, it's like they're trying to keep up with what you are used to, but they can't. They can't. I hear they can even struggle with their mental health. Like Spirit is even saying for this Capricorn, they need to actually focus on their mental health. They shouldn't be focusing on love. And I even hear like they're picking up a habit of like smoking. They could have stopped and they went back to their habit of like smoking and thinking that their health would get better. And not all of them. This Capricorn struggles with self-love. So they're going to be throwing themselves at you. I would just say, Cross Watcher, I have one advice for you. You're going to do whatever you want, Cross Watcher. But if you meet this Capricorn, I feel like be delicate with their heart. Like that's all I got. Be delicate with their heart. Even if you don't want them, be delicate with their heart. Because I feel like they're Spirit says they're stronger than they think, but they put themselves in the worst situations. Like they really do. They like struggle to trust, but they open up to the most unworthy people, Like they open up and like the most unworthy people. And then the unworthy people end up taking this Capricorn for granted. And this Capricorn is always stuck at square one, looking for more, looking for the opposite of what they keep getting. So this is being brought up because you need to take what this Capricorn does very lightly. Like they're always stressed. They're always trying to avoid a real conversation. They don't like being called out at all. And they're going to get weirder and weirder as time goes on because this is something that they have to go through for them. So you Cross Watcher is a spiritual teacher for this Capricorn. In order for them to overcome you, they will actually take their life to a whole nother place, but they need to overcome you first. And you're probably like, me? What the heck did I do? Whoever you are in this Capricorn's life, you're meant to be in this whoever you are, like whatever your demeanor is, like if you're aggressive, if you're soft, whatever you are, you're meant to play this position in the Capricorn's life. You are their spiritual teacher. All right. Yeah. See, you might make love to them just because. You probably like the way they make love too. You like the way that they stare into your eyes. You could tell, like, oh, you fell in love with me. I can just tell. See, this is, be careful. Don't, because even with this, you may love the attention that the Capricorn gives you, but you have no intentions to love the Capricorn in the right way. And that's the only thing I feel bad for. Like, that's sad. Yeah. See, look, you're just going to end up holding back and stagnating the connection and like being stubborn and just working on your finances and working to yourself. And Spirit says they understand that they do overgive, but they can't help it when it comes to you, or when it comes to like winning over somebody that they love. They feel like they have to put in that level of work. That's what they feel like they have to do in order for someone to like them. It's sad. So I don't know, like, let me see. What's going to happen between you and the Capricorn? This Capricorn is, it's like everything that this Capricorn is doing in February is just to be noticed by you. And that is so sad. This is the most saddest reading I've ever done, ever. It's just sad. It's like, imagine somebody, it's like this Capricorn is, trying to do everything to receive your love and your acceptance. That's what they seem like they're chasing after. They're chasing after your validation. It's almost like this Capricorn feels, if I can get you, then I will feel like I'm worthy. When the truth is, they need to feel worthy without you. So, and Spirit says, like, after you, and they're going to be brokenhearted. The next person, they're going to carry the same lesson until they get it. Like, instead of you going from person to person, waiting for them to like accept you, love you, receive you, until you do the work to feel that way about yourself, they're going to keep getting rejected, you know? But let me see. In the beginning of February, okay, they're manifesting. They're going to be opening up to you and trying to manifest you and talking to you and trying to build a real commitment with you. Like, they want a real commitment with you in the beginning of February. At the end of February, they're going to tell you that they want you, but it looks like you're going to release them because you don't trust them. Yeah, you're going to reconsider being with this Capricorn. And honestly, you may even start to feel bad by the end of February, Cross Watcher. You may feel like, damn, I need to just release the Capricorn because they're getting attached to me and I don't really know if I want them, you know? And then for March, see, you're refusing to see. You're refusing this person. You're going to be isolated from them. They're going to be sad. So they're still going to try. They're not going to give up. It's sad. I feel bad for the Capricorn. I really do. But, and they're going to be so excited to see you, you know? And hoping for the best. That's sad. They may even see you as conceited at times. They're like, can I really win over your heart? They want to really win your heart over. They want your heart. They want you to trust them, but it doesn't look like you do. So Cross Watcher, what will you be going through? When you meet this Capricorn, you're going to be in a stalemated situation. You found someone that you can have fun with, but they are not working with you. So you have a stalemated situation and you're going to be like evil eye, like protecting yourself from like nosy people, negative people, people that just reach out to you so that they can tell you their business. But before they even hang up, you don't even have an opportunity to tell them yours. So you're in a very isolated, just taking care of yourself, conceited for real. Spirit is saying that. You are conceited. You dress really, really nice. You take notice of everything and you get a lot of praise and approval from people, Cross Watcher. So this is why they find you a big deal. You could be a big deal. So you're going to be going through, healing, manifesting. You have new opportunities coming to you in work and love, and you're going to be seeking the truth of yourself. Some of you, your child's father, you want more information on your child's father to see if they really are telling you the truth. And advice, I hear fighting over you. There's going to be people fighting over you, cross watcher. And this Capricorn is going to be one of them, all right? You'll have a total of 3 people fighting over your heart. One of them is highly intelligent, and they will recognize your worth as soon as they see you. So, and you won't have to put on a front with this person. They'll take care of you from as soon as you meet them. Cross watcher, you could be a person that you like when people can take care of you. That's what it looks like. So you're going to find someone, earth sign, earthly, like someone, not a Capricorn. It could be a Virgo, someone who's like serious. And if you're not, they will move on fast. They don't care. So let's see. What is the empowering advice cards for your love life for Capricorn? And it says it's a sign of true love. Capricorn only has to offer you true love. It is. And this is a season, it is safe for you to be powerful, to be a light. So a lot of people are going to be attracted to you. A lot of people are going to see you as powerful, confident. And this Capricorn, their love for you is true. This is why I'm like, please don't hurt them. If you don't want them, that's okay. But don't hurt them. Don't hurt them. Please. It just seems so sad. Okay. Taurus. Because I even hear like, but why? Like they may not even, if you don't want that Capricorn, they may not even like understand why. Like, what is it? What is the trick? What do I need to do? Who do I need to be to make you want me? At times they may stop and chill. But even when they stop and chill, they're thinking about you. They're thinking about making love to you. They're thinking about like, they really like you. Okay. Taurus. If you are with a Taurus, be ready. Be ready for long nights, long talks, sweet voice notes. You guys will tape each other's voices and send it to each other, secretly screenshotting each other's pictures. They will give you ice cream. Oh, damn. They're a covert narcissist. Shit. This person will come into your life, sweep you off your feet, and then purposely give you the silent treatment. They will do everything that you want them to do, and then they will purposely go into isolation. Purposely. This Taurus is a covert narcissist. They're really big on manipulation. So they're going to test you 2,010 times to see if you are really who you say you are. If you try to pull any stunts on them, they will punish you. They will give you the silent treatment. They sit in nature. They're really drawn to nature, and they're very freaky. They're very, very freaky. They're very expressive. They live above the regular person. They're very, if it's a feminine, they're very, very girly. And if this Taurus is a masculine, they're very, very hard to please. They're hard to please, but they will be pleased by you, and they're very hard to please. They will see you moving in silence as a defense mechanism in order to take away their power. So they will make you pay. They'll make you pay. They will take everything that you do to them and they will throw it back at you. They'll act like they don't need you. They'll act like they don't want to talk to you. Spirit says they structured, Jesus Christ. They structured themselves to manage their emotions. They are bigger than what you even think they are. Like, they have a huge personality. And they have people who reach out to them all the time to tell them all kinds of positive things. Like Spirit says, have you noticed how honest and original and like it scares you? Like this Taurus may scare you. And They may have a teenager, or when you, either they have a teenager, or when you, they're a really good person though, is what Spirit is saying. They have to pretend to be naive at times so people won't think that they have the power that they have. Jesus Christ. This is the best reading. This is so funny. But anyway, they act naive. They purposely act naive. They purposely, like, sometimes this Taurus may get drunk and even act like they don't know what they're saying. Like, they are the most alert, spoiled person that you can meet. And Spirit says you picked the right one. And this sounds crazy, but you picked the right one because you're the exact fit for what they have to offer in this lifetime. So this is what it is. It's like you're going to sit back on this Taurus one day and you're going to just really look at their whole personality. And then all of a sudden you're going to invite them out and you're going to try to recapture the romance with them. And you're going to make them happy and capable of change. Oh. You know what this Taurus gives me? Well, Spirit says they're a chameleon. They can fit in with anyone. And they know how to allure men or allure women in way more than you can even imagine. This can also be a Taurus that has studied like substance abuse or like narcissistic abuse, or they're very in tune. So they are very, very aware, and they get good grades. If they're like a student, they get all good grades, so they're intelligent. And if you call this Taurus out, you're going to feel so ashamed. Like, once you understand who this person is and how their powers work, and I feel like in February you will. I feel like, you know what this looks like? You know who this Taurus is already. You feel like they make a big deal out of any little thing, and you don't want to pay the price of what an ex could have done. So you could be blaming it on, like, oh, the Taurus is probably just pissed at their ex, so I'm just going to stay away from them. And it has nothing to do with that. Like, the real truth is they are guilty for making, this person says they are guilty for making certain people, not all people, but certain people do have to pay for what they put them through. So they look like the Spirit says they fight fear. They fight fear. Some of them can have a liquor license, like they're about to open up a bar, or they're about to start a show, they're about to reinvent themselves, and they like the top of the line this. They love to spend money. They love to dress however they want to dress. Like, this is crazy. Baby, you got your soul. Let me tell you something. If you meet a Taurus, you have your effing hands full. Like you have your hands full. They're the life of the party. They're very reinventive. They are very stylish. They're very spoiled. Like, they're very sophisticated. Like, you have your hands completely full. And if they did gaslight you, they're sorry. Like, they're sorry that they took those extreme measures. But you know what it is? If they are this big person, they could have been betrayed a lot. They could have been used a lot. And they had to create a character in order to help them avoid being hurt again. Because this could have been a person that at first they could have been very open, very loving, very kind to people. And people would be envious of them or try to, put them through things. And so they became more calculated. They became more calculated because they feel like this is how they have to be in order to protect themselves. So it could be a defense mechanism. And Spirit says it's dangerous. Like, the game that they're playing, is dangerous because they're constantly the talk of the town. Like, they're constantly the talk of the town because people could feel like, oh, you're just taking your anger out on me. But the truth is, it's real. Spirit says it gets real with them. Like, they invite real energies in to fight off like players and narcissists, and they harbor like real deep resentment that they can't even explain, like deep resentment. They hurt deeply. So they are very protective of themselves because of how deep they hurt. Woo! That was a lot. Woo, who are you, Taurus? Because damn. See, look at what came out the top. Oh. Okay. I hear a little 20. This Taurus is silly. Like, or if they hurt you, they may try to use humor. Spirit says if they know they bruised your ego, they will use humor to clean it up. And which is another gaslighting technique. Damn. They can have a suspended license, but they still travel anyway. You would a rebel. You would a rebel. This Taurus is a rebel. Oh. Yep. Ending. You could have been in a commitment with them. You're surprised on how things turned out. Like Crosswatcher, you could feel like this Taurus did you so dirty. But Spirit says they did you exactly the way that you did them. They took what you brought to them. This is good. Honey, this is tea. Let me tell you what, Taurus, this reading I'm doing is tea and it's bacon, honey. This is a bacon, egg, and cheese with some tea. Stop playing with me. But anyway, this Taurus Crosswatcher took what you did and they became it in order to emulate to you who you are. They wanted to show you through their actions that they can be just like you. Shit. And Spirit said, this is, you know why if you are dealing with a Taurus, you really need to pay attention, because it's showing you the psychology of the Taurus's mind. Like, you may have thought, like, you could have been sleeping on this Taurus. You probably didn't realize, like, this Taurus seems like a mastermind. Anyway, and I hear like, oh, I thought I tore that ass up. I thought anything could go between me and you. So it's like mixed emotions, mixed messages. I've been here down low. Somebody in this connection could have suspicions of somebody being down low or bipolar. Like, you guys can be throwing out jabs at each other. And Crosswatcher, you find this Taurus so freaking beautiful. Or if it's a man, you find him so freaking handsome. And you find their kids beautiful. So if this Taurus has a kid, you find like, damn, you and your kids look beautiful. And if it's you, Crosswatcher, that has kids, then the Taurus feels like you and your kids are so beautiful. You know? Yeah, holding back. I hear like, I'm envious. You have the life that I want. You have the life that I want. You have the power that I always wish I had. So you guys could have been, and I hear earthquake. I don't know, maybe this person lives out of state. They could have been in a earthquake, a fire, something. But they feel like it's a conquest. Taurus, the Crosswatcher feels like it's a conquest to get to your heart. And they feel like it is a conquest to even get over on you. You feel like a conquest to this Crosswatcher. It's a power struggle. That's the real truth. You guys are going through a power struggle, and you both have the same type. You both want the same things. You both work off of each other's energy for good or for bad. So when you both are loving, you both will fuel off of that. If somebody starts to feel rejected or hateful or hurtful, then you both will start to feel that back and forth. The Crosswatcher, you are so disappointed that this didn't work out with the Taurus. They have everything you want. You are so hurt. Like, you didn't expect it. It's almost like you fell on your face. Like, you fell in love and then the connection just fell apart. That's not funny. Shit, I had to catch myself, honey. Woof. You know I still want to laugh, right? But that's not funny. I promise you it ain't funny. But it's like, It's like you, cross watcher, I got nothing but love for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you fell in love and then just fell on your face. Like the Taurus, as quick as you fell in love, is as quick as the Taurus just turned their back and tried to throw you negative energy. It's like a power struggle. It is so toxic. It's toxic. So now you're just in defeat. You just watch this Taurus. That's all you do. You watch them. You watch them. Some of you could felt as if you slept on this Taurus, or this is the worst heartbreak of your life, or let me see. Why do I feel like you'll get over it and you'll jump back on the horse again? Why do I feel like that? Like you don't want to, be careful, because one energy that I see in this is like, I want to win. Do you really want the Taurus, or do you want the Taurus because they're hard to get? Whoo! Because the energy that you're coming back up with, you are so down, so depressed, so disappointed. But the energy, hold on. The energy that you're coming to them with is like, I'm competing. I want to compete. Like I want to win. When you do come back, your defenses are dropped down. So if you were defensive, if Spirit says narrow-minded, you're just finding out now, cross-watcher, how narrow-minded you have become. Like this Taurus has taught you about settling, or let me see. Or you could be giving up. All right? Or you could be giving up. You could be giving up temporarily, pulling your energy back, healing. I hear energy vampire. You may see them as an energy vampire. They're restoring their health too. You may feel left out in the cold. You may feel really, really rejected and ashamed by how this all went down, or how it flipped back on you. It's like it flipped back on you. You guys are going to communicate and it's going to make you happy. And then you're going to realize after the communication, it ends again. And you're going to be confused. Like, okay, so are we going to commit to each other, or what are we going to do? You end up committed to this. This is crazy. I see a vision of two people holding hands and reuniting in love. But I don't know how do you guys get out of this nonsense? Because this seems crazy. The truth is, like, somebody really wants to spoil the other person, but they just don't want to get hurt. And I hear having that girl on the side is your karma. So cross watcher, if you even had somebody on the side, the Taurus knows, and the Taurus feels like, Spirit says they could have even paid somebody to like get answers. But the Taurus knows, and the Taurus is feels like that third party could have been your karma. Yeah, you guys been together in the past. See addictions. Addictions is throwing this connection off. Yeah, this is crazy. It's like, see? It's like the Taurus is standing their ground. And for you, cross-watcher, if you played into the game, you could feel regret. You know, or if you had a third party, yup, I knew, whoo, my intuition's on fire. My intuition's on fire. Cross-watcher, if you had a third party, you're gonna regret, like, playing with this Taurus. This Taurus, I don't know who the hell this Taurus is, but to me, they ain't nobody to play with. This is not a person you can play with. And it shows acceptance. So, yeah. This Taurus is going to master you. They're just going to master you. And if they felt as if you were being selfish, so they had to withdraw their energy, there's going to be forgiveness. But I just see friends. If you guys, it can lead to love, because honestly, cross-watcher, I see you eventually becoming obsessed with this Taurus because you love the way that they handle themselves. Like, you could have thought that they were, yeah. You could have thought that, like, you had the upper hand on this Taurus, but the truth is, the Taurus found out. They found out what your real intentions are. They found out what you were really doing. And they weren't going to support your actions anyway. They weren't. Spirit says they would have just grew further and further and further and further and further away from you if you didn't make up your mind about a commitment or a connection. They were starting to really feel like lighten you up. And lighten you up in a sense, like going off on you, like being angry. But it looks like you're going to apologize, Crosswatcher. So it looks like you're going to apologize to the Taurus. You can use an excuse as finances, like I've been working. But the truth is, Crosswatcher, you had somebody on the side and the Taurus knows. But this is your way of just trying to get back with the Taurus. So let's see. You're going to realize that the Taurus actually makes life easier for you. You just had to get out your way. Okay, so February, the end of February, the beginning of March. There's communication in the beginning of February, and once again, moving on. You guys can talk about why you moved on from each other, and you guys, I think there's forgiveness. There's an apology and forgiveness after you moved on with this Taurus. There's apologies, forgiveness. You guys hearing each other out and just letting it be. The end of February, the Taurus is still isolated. The Taurus is still isolated from you, and you may send out a message like, oh, you want to come over? You could be feeling real positive about them out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, you just feel better about the Taurus. You feel more positive. And they're actually detaching from you. They see you as a spiritual lesson, but you guys come together. Like, you just, your intentions is to strengthen the bond. By now, Taurus, how does Taurus sees you? They see you as a control freak or somebody that they have to protect themselves from. But you just really want to strengthen the bond. You found out that you were jumping to conclusions about this Taurus, and that's why they're unhappy. They're unhappy because they felt like you face yourself, you say certain things, but then you start to show them like signs of in denial. Like, you can't really take the truth. Like, you open up, but then it's almost like you contradict yourself by your actions. So they feel like you fell off. You fell off from who you tried to say you were. March. Spirit says it gets easier. There's new energy in March. It gets easier. You're going to go out with them. They're going to get hit on like crazy. You guys will go to a show together. You're going to try your best not to stand this Taurus up because you know that's exactly what hurt them. You know what hurt them. You know it was you standing them up or you making promises to them and then not going through with it. And this is why the Taurus had to start to mirror you to you in order to teach you a lesson. All right. So I see you trying, you're preparing for the worst, but you still want the best with this Taurus. But Spirit says the most positive place that you and the Taurus will be is in the spring. Where you will be needing more positive friends and influences so that you can enjoy your life again. Because you're going to feel like it was better when I was with the Taurus. Things was moving for me. You know, you're going to start to realize like they were just trying to spend more time with me. They were just trying to invite me out. They were just trying to take me in the way I want to be taken. Why would I find something wrong with that? You know? So you're going to start to have awakenings about this Taurus in February. And by March, you will have a new energy with them. So let's see. When you are around this Taurus, what's going on in your world? Love. Ooh. Okay. You are I'm marrying her. I'm marrying him. You may want to marry this Taurus and avoid the truth at the same time. What's that? Oh, that you're not trusting in yourself. You're not trusting in yourself. See, there might be arguments, isolation. See? Refusing to see what needs to be healed. It's like you're going to be moving in a positive direction, but it's like you still need to heal the way you see this relationship with the Taurus. It's like you're still confused. You're still moving through the emotions. You're secretly envious of the Taurus because of how long they take to text you, or you get angry. So Spirit wants you to know, or this, so one message is, let people know it is a privilege and an honor to have you in their life. Your existence holds power. I really feel like this is how the Taurus feels about themselves, and this is the reason why they're taking the situation so serious. And for you, Cross Watcher, it says you are loving yourself the right way right now. Nobody can hold you back. So I feel like you're going to go through a period of healing. All right. Spirit says you two will praise each other. Like you two will give each other a lot of positive praise and harmony once the spiritual tests are evened out. All right. Like even if it's just like forgiveness and then you guys move on, but there's like a new you coming from this situation from both of you. And you both will be the talk of the town. Like a lot of people will be spreading lies or gossip, or even accepting you two as a couple or whatever. But yeah, I don't see a relationship. I do not see a relationship with the Taurus and you for February. I see more isolation and punishments and hung up on the past, and then you guys coming together like for March. Anyway, Cancer. If you are with a Cancer, the Cancer is at war with themselves, with you. They feel more afraid of who you are now than before. They feel like they were being equal and fair with you, and something is really wrong with you. The Cancer feels like there's something really wrong with you. They only held you accountable because they felt like things would get better. Like if I hold you accountable and I own up to my part, then things will get better. Cancer was trying to show their worth. And for you, Cross Watcher, you could have took it the wrong way and got stone cold and told people that they don't even give me what I deserve. You could have felt as if you deserved more from the Cancer, but the Cancer, they were unaware of even how you felt. They feel like everything that they would say would go through one ear and come out the other. Like if this Cancer knew that you were so angry at them, they would feel like they just deserve better, and they would throw you out altogether, because they would be like, how could you be brave enough to like put on such a front? Like the Cancer finds you foul. They feel like they were doing the right thing, and that you were just giving them your ass to kiss. Like the Cancer is afraid of you. They're afraid. Like they're afraid of who you become, or who you're trying to be, or what are you trying to cover up. Or this Cancer is just like sending you to voicemail. They're purposely going to be sending you to voicemail. They are purchasing a new car or a new house, or they have a lot in store for themselves. And it's like they felt like you were a block. Like you were blocking them from getting blessed. So they're taking out their anger on you in this season. They're going to be stone cold, this Cancer. They don't give a damn what you wear. They don't care about what lies you spread. They don't care about how good you are at going down on them. They just don't care. Like they're really afraid of how this has turned out. Like they feel like they're back at square one anyway. So it wouldn't even make a difference. Whatever you would say to this Cancer, it wouldn't make a difference. Like they have jumped to conclusions about everybody but you is what Spirit is saying. Like they really gave you a chance, and they gave you commitment. Like they were looking for commitment. They cut everybody off, and that's all you did was give them negativity. Like that's how the Cancer sees you. I hear dancing. Like this Cancer is getting back to themselves. They're going out dancing. They're making a bigger deal about friends now than they are family or love, because they feel like there's too much negativity and there's nothing really else left for them. That's how they are. And Spirit says they can pay their own bills, so it's not like they need your money. Like, did you feel like this Cancer was just trying to use you? Because this Cancer has everything going for themselves, you know? Even though they feel like a failure at times, this Cancer feels like a failure. They go back and forth with themselves on, you know, certain little things, but they have everything going for themselves. Even if it's not as much as yours, they still feel like they're in a good place. Like their health is getting better. They've been cleaning up their credit or cleaning up their life. Their skin is getting better. They've been taking care of their skin. They've been helping their children better. Like they're looking at the good stuff in themselves. So you, cross watcher, you're so angry at this Cancer, you don't even know what to do. Like you're that mad. You could be walking away from this Cancer because you're just angry. But this Cancer, I don't know, it looks like a separation. Like like things could be coming to the end completely of a commitment. And honestly, the Cancer, they had good intentions. They just wanted you to listen to them. Like, see what they had to say. Try to understand it. Try to put yourself in their shoes, and let's make a real commitment. That's all they were trying to do. Was connect to you in the right way, not to multiple people. You could have thought that they were sleeping with multiple people, and the truth is they were trying to make space in their life just for you. And you may feel like, let me see. Okay. So this Cancer is unavailable to you. They could be focusing on new love and working a lot. They still have feelings for you. They still feel like they were meant to meet you. But I don't see them taking any action towards you. Spirit says you can be, cross-watcher, you could be in denial. You could be longing for this Cancer, but you're in denial about the fact of what needs to be healed. Like there's certain things in this connection that need to be healed, and you are not, you're in denial about it. Like the Cancer could have told you certain things, and it's like you're ignoring them. So this is a spiritual lesson. I also hear like, I caught you too many times. This Cancer could have felt like they caught you too many times. They could have felt like you are a cheater. They could feel like you put on a front. You make it seem like your life is one way, but then it's another. You make it seem like you're just amazing father, and they feel like you failed your children. That's how they feel. Like the Cancer could feel like, honey, you failed your children. You barely show up. Let me see. What is going on? Yeah. So when it comes to this connection, if you're with a Cancer, it's coming to it could be coming to an end. Like they're too conflicted. The Cancer just feels like you're a liar, like you don't tell the truth. And yeah, they never imagined this connection going the way it did. They also think that you're secretly hiding people that you're sleeping with, and you try to act all powerful and mighty, but they feel like you're not there yet. Like, honey, I know you want to be this big boss man, but you're not there yet, so calm down. They're really upset because they liked you so much. And this Cancer liked you for you, but they felt like all your problems, it just kept spilling in the relationship. Like if you have things going on with your baby mother, it would spill in the relationship. They feel like if you had things going on with your friends, it would spill in the relationship. If you had stuff going on, they feel like with your side chick or your side guy, like it spills in the relationship. They feel so disgusted to know that this Cancer feels disgusted to know that they would, it's like they cried about it. Like, why would I put myself with this person? And I keep asking them, do they have someone else? And they're always lying. So you, cross watcher, may try to do something to get the Cancer to open up to you, to look at you, to see you differently, to make up with you. And honestly, it's your ego. Your ego wants Cancer because they exposed you. They exposed you so bad that you don't even know how to look at yourself. And you were hoping that they would just forget about some of the things, but they could have went off on you and brought up everything. And that's when you knew, like, damn, I did too much. So you could have pushed the Cancer to a place of no return. And honestly, I want to say just for now, the Cancer is not open. I'm going to approve you for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-floor. Like they could be moving. They could be getting approved for a new place that is affordable for them, and they could have been looking for a new place and they get approved for a new place. So Cancer could be going into a season that things are like yes. It could be their season of yes, and they're not going to want to explore this connection with you, cross watcher, because they feel like you're conceited for no reason. They're going to feel like half the times you don't even answer their phone call. They're going to feel like you've been negative with them. You're not taking accountability. You have split personalities. It's just all kinds of stuff. And you both, if you chase this Cancer, I'm telling you, it's like your ego. If they would just give you an opportunity, you would feel better about yourself. That's all it's about. Like this Cancer picked you to pieces, and you feel like if you can get them to put the pieces back, you'll feel better. You even feel like Cancer is exploring their options. So in the beginning of February, you will offer this Cancer love because you feel alone. But it looks like they will be focusing on themselves, and you won't stop. You're going to be chasing the Cancer in the beginning of February, hoping that they answer, hoping that they budge, hoping that you can get some type of niceness out of them. You're looking for the nice side of them. You're tired of the angry side of the Cancer. You're tired of them yelling. You're tired of them figuring you out. You're tired of them touching on sensitive topics. And the Cancer could be tired of you running their name through the grave, you know? In the end of February, you're going to want to put in dedicated effort, and it's going to be hard. Like if you guys try to work this relationship out, I feel like you're going to try to make the Cancer feel good. You could even ask them out and take them to a nice candlelit dinner. And if you do, I see you watching them, like watching their reactions, looking to see, okay, do I have you back now? Do I have you back now? Let me see. Do I have you back now? And they take a break on you. Spirit says you're going to start to see why they are treating you the way they are by the end of February. You're going to say like, see, I act like I have your back, but then I do exactly what you say I'm going to do. That's why you don't trust me. Like, you're going to see exactly why the Cancer struggles to trust you. In the beginning of March, cross watcher, you may, okay. You're just going to move on from your dream. Your dream is to be with this Cancer, and you're just going to move on. You're going to feel like the dream that you have to manifest the Cancer is not going to happen. Yeah, you're still going to try to communicate and daydream about them. Yeah, it's done. It's like a breakdown, but it's slow. And you can even feel like the Cancer did you dirty because they're not answering you. They're not trying to apologize for anything that they put you through. It's just done. And cross watcher, what will you be going through? It's like an ending of a cycle. What will you be going through? Cross watcher, what will you be going through? I hear inviting you out. People are going to be inviting you out for a change. You're going to be stuck on this Cancer. Envy. You're going to be envy. They're chasing their dreams. You can't complain, but you feel like this Cancer is every man or every guy's wish, and it pisses you off. You just want them to answer. You just want them to... Pisces. If you are with a Pisces, true love in a cycle that has completed. You could have completed a cycle with Pisces of it feels too good to be true. All right. I hear putting the pieces back together. No more guessing. No more false advertisement or false entitlement. No more taking pictures just to take pictures. No more. It's like all these things come up. There's a lot of evidence that your girl really wants to be with you, and they will do whatever it takes to save the relationship. I hear like now it's your turn to look at the bigger picture. I hear inviting each other out, fighting. You guys might go out and the fight might break out, a fight. It can just be around you. It doesn't even have to be with you, but I see a fight, like a fight breaking out. You are more than enough. You two will call each other out, and you two will put on a front like you have it all together, and you both could be going through the same exact things. Come over to my house, spending more time together, sleeping at each other's house. No more enemies. Like if you went through a dark time with a Pisces, the Pisces felt like you were trying too hard. You were trying too hard to make everybody happy, and they feel like less is more. All right. They also felt like they were spoiling you out the gate, and they needed to release that attachment, release that need to like go overboard to show somebody how much you really like them. This Pisces is very proud of you and mad at you. They're proud and mad at you. They have evidence that you really want to show them more love now. It got too hard to pretend, you know? So let me see. 4-leaf clover is bringing in so much good luck and positivity. Something that was negative and went left will be exactly the way that you wanted it to be. This Pisces may have more baggage than you think. Like that's something that you might realize. Like, oh, they have more baggage than I expected. And they won't go broke over you. They're not that type of person, but they will put you into a better position. Like the best position you've ever been in your life will come through you being with this Pisces. They see the simplest things as beautiful. They see the smallest gestures as kind. They could have felt as if they were behind until you came into their life. Like once you came into their life, they felt as if they started to recognize more about love, about life. They do not want to fight with you anymore. I hear leaving you a long message. If they left you a long message, that's something that they haven't even done in years. And so you could be opening up this Pisces heart. They don't even like explaining themselves to people. This Pisces doesn't like to explain. They don't like to complain. They don't like to do shit. They feel like it's just easier to say something and then just walk away. But for some reason, you awaken them to the true values of what love is. And they feel like this was what was standing in the way. Like, worrying, arguing, showing each other the cold shoulder. So reinventing, you both will be in reinventing yourselves together. And there's laughter. No more pity parties, no more harshness, no more. Some of you could be establishing like a real relationship, and putting up stronger boundaries. Like if you guys, I just see darkness behind. You could have been in a connection with a Pisces and it felt like a fight. It felt like you had to compete to win them over and you couldn't even stop yourself and you felt ridiculous and you felt like checking out at times, but then you really wanted to work on it and then you got scared and you felt like you were being a punk and all kinds of stuff. And you realize the happiest moments that you've ever had came from being with this Pisces. And this is what's going to make you like your whole heart is going to fall. So cross watcher, your whole heart is going to fall for a Pisces, like all of you, like you're going to want all of them and you like their place. They could have moved or you like their new place. You find them very orgasmic. Like you love to make this Pisces feel satisfied and a lot of unnecessary complaining, whining, talking, a lot of stuff that your connection is this going to be done? Like, is this going to fall to the side? And once again, 4-leaf clover again. So like spring, good luck, or hiding your intentions was really holding the connection back. So you have a vicious cycle that ends. More patience, more kindness, more openness, more happiness, more working together, putting the karma that you two had to an end. Progress. There's going to be progress. If you guys were both defensive, if you guys were both jealous, if you guys were both bringing up each other's past, that's done. This could be, you could be a Virgo, or you could have been distant. You could have been confused about the relationship. You could have also been confused so suppose Pisces had to leave a relationship to be with you. You could have even been confused, like, well, did she really leave that person, or is she still sneaking and texting and seeing this person? You could have felt overlooked by the Pisces. You could have felt as if the Pisces was making you second guess yourself. You could have felt like it was a privilege to be with them. You could have felt like you took them for granted. There's commitment. Like strong commitment. Strong attachment, strong commitment. Words have power. Hi, baby. Two people empowering each other. Supporting each other. Like intimacy. Way more comfort, way more expressiveness. You both will be happy. There's happiness and fulfillment. You guys are going to be taking your time, all right? Like repairing your connection, because you can't stop thinking about the Pisces. They're all that they make you lose your concentration, that they're all that you think about. Like that's all you think about is the longevity with this Pisces. Like you guys could have had a period of silence, or just ignoring each other, or just angry, and then you have a new beginning. You're going to be spying on them. and showing more love. Showing more love, taking more notes about what to do and what not to do when it comes to love, the highest expression. You're about to be in a connection with the highest expression of love. Spirit says don't hide your feelings. Like live a little. I also hear boosting credit. Their credit can go up or your credit can be going up. Spending more time together. Not trying to lie or hide how you feel. In an expensive house together. So the beginning of February. Balance. You guys in the beginning of February can struggle to get your balance, like fights and endings, moving on from things not being able to grow, and then there's communication. So you guys can have a time in the beginning of February where you don't talk at all, and then there's some communication that comes in, and what happens after the communication? You guys can be expressing like your fears, and they could be testing your intelligence to see what you'll say, what you'll do, what you'll notice. And then the end of February, sadness and isolation because of challenges. Embracing and love. So I feel like the strongest of your connection is going to be, let me see, let me keep going. The strongest of your connection, the beginning of March. You know, can I just say this? Patience. It's going to be patience. There needs to be patience and understanding in this connection. It's like Spirit says you guys are growing so slow. Like you, the connection could be growing slow. Like it can have times. Let me see. This is a soulmate connection. It can lead to marriage. It's like accepting each other. You guys can push each other's buttons sometimes. See, red flags. Red flags. Somebody is addicted to what happened in their past, and that can interfere in the connection growing at times. But I don't know, like energetically, the most stability that you will see in the connection is in February. I see, for you, Pisces, I just see somebody trying to fight to connect and make the love grow. That's the cross watcher. I see you and a Pisces trying to follow your hearts more, trying to swallow your pride. But you go through ebbs and flows. Yeah, you guys, you have a lot of success, but there's ebbs and flows. And at times, sometimes you're focusing on your career. So I see commitment. Let me see. What else do you need to know? They're so proud of you. They only want you in their life so bad. They love your hips. They secretly struggle with themselves at times. And at times you guys can have confusion about intentions. This person loves your energy. They do get jealous. And they want to get to know you better, all right? I just feel an energy of like more open heart, like a new, how can I say, like new energy in your connection. And I hear a short fuse. Some of you may have a short fuse when it comes to this person. Like, So for you, cross watcher, what will you be going through? Aww. Healing your heart. Trying to change your mind about love. Like, you're going to be in your feels. You're going to be in your feels. You're going to be learning about love. You're going to be waiting to see what's going to happen between you and the Pisces. And erasing unnecessary, like, messages or... and giving in and confronting each other. Like, this love is going to be on your brain. Like Rihanna, must be love on the brain. You trying to, like, master your thoughts and heal yourself or protect yourself. If you are with an Aquarius, I hear hater. If you're with an Aquarius, you need to run. Because I hear, like, hater. The deeper that you go, like, fall for yourself, the more evil they feel towards you. The more that you love yourself. And Spirit says you warned this Aquarius about it. You warned them about their happiness, their habits, you feel like they were wrong for you. You've been told them, like, I think you're wrong for me. Some of you can have an Aquarius that is very, very annoyed by your growth, annoyed by your transformation, annoyed by your explanations, just annoyed. You make this Aquarius feel like a failure. And they know it. They know that they've done wrong. They know that they pushed you away to no return. They know that you found somebody else. They know that you're following your heart. They know that you block them on purpose because you can't take it with them. They know that you are your best self without them. They know that you are taking it hard what they said to you. They know that you don't want to argue. They know that you had it up to here with their bullshit. They know. This Aquarius knows. They know that you're ready to explore your options and that you are big on faith and following God or spirituality. They know that you're not faking it anymore. That's one thing. And they can't stand you. This Aquarius is going to end up blocking you too. They liked the old version of you. They liked when you were hard and aggressive and irritated and angry, and they want that part of you. And I think this is the reason why you and the Aquarius don't have a connection anymore, because the truth is you healed all that inside of you. And some of you are going to college, or you're changing your courses, or you're changing what you're gonna do. Some of you are gonna go back to school and reinvent yourself and start new hobbies, new habits, a new house. They see you as dangerous because you can change. Because you can change, that makes them feel inferior to you, and it makes them angry. Like, anger. I just feel so much anger from this Aquarius. Like, you could be a fire sign. So Spirit, you could be a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. They feel like you quote messages too. Like, they feel like you watch things and you quote it, and this is why you are making more money. They feel like you make more money than them. They even feel like you look down on them. They feel like a lot of people sweat you or try to make you out to be bigger than what you are. and you baby, you better. Not in my video, honey. What happened? Baby, don't come for me. Mocha. Humble yourself, baby. Humble. Nice. Mocha agrees that this Aquarius Mocha agrees that this Aquarius is bitter. And they notice everything about you. Everything. They notice that you're elevating. They know that you feel like you wasted your time with them. They know that you are chasing your dreams. I don't know what to say. If you're looking up about an Aquarius, this just sounds awful. Oh, I know what I need to say to you, cross watcher. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. This Aquarius felt like you were fated to be with them, but the truth is, it's like you're powerful, and they felt as if you were better for them, but the truth is they were not better for you. And this is why they feel like it's not fair. They even feel like they fell off. They feel like everything that they tried to show you or tried to do, it just went to shit. Because they were complaining and envious and bitter and trying to put you in third parties to make you jealous and all kinds of shit. It was just shit. It was a shitty relationship. They made you feel like you were in a damn contest. It felt like, I don't like it. It's just too much. I can't even, it's too much. Okay. So this is coming out. Spirit says the Aquarius wants to know what you think. They want to know, how do you feel about them? You don't show no love. You show no love. You show no emotions. They wonder, do you feel like you're embarrassed of them? Are you embarrassed? Are you just like, what is it? Okay. So cross watcher, how do you really feel about the Aquarius? Baby, you done. You are so done. That's not funny. I think I'd be laughing a little too hard about something. That's not funny. This person, I mean, cross watcher, you are done. You feel like it's a life experience that you had to have because you were fighting a lot of demons and you were going through a lot, and you feel like that's why this person struck out to you at the time. You were going through a lot of deep depressions, feeling like a failure, and then you found your match. Someone who felt like a failure, someone who felt like they weren't a good father, someone who felt like all kinds of shit. It was just bad. This person has transformed you into a better person, cross watcher. You're working on yourself because of what you've been through, the Aquarius. Yes, you do think about them sexually still because, honey, they could have put it down in the bed. But if anything, you don't want to be with them. You just give up. You give up when it comes to them. You don't mind being their little friend. You don't mind being their little friend, but deep down inside, your wish is just to stay away. Like, that's insane. The cross watcher, you just wish to stay away. Like, you just want to close off to them. You don't want nothing. God. Whoo, that was bad. That was bad. And then in spirituality, they're going to tell you there's no good or bad, right? But anyway, cross watcher, what are you going through in your life right now? Everybody, cross watcher, people think you're aging backwards and you dress really nice. So you could be going through a glow up. There could be people that feel inspired by you. Old friends that feel threatened and intimidated by you. Be careful of who you put yourself around, because they may start to notice that you have way more to offer than they do, and they may try to compare themselves to you, and you're in a really good place. Oh, you have a relationship coming. You're about to move on or move. You're either moving into a new place or you're moving on. You have a new relationship. You're confronting yourself. You're strengthening your confidence, and you have a new boo, cross watcher. Damn, that was insane. Okay, if you're with a Libra, I want to have you at my house more. I want to start to practice safe sex with you, and I think you know. The Libra doesn't smoke anymore. They would tell you that they don't smoke anymore. They would tell you that they've been sitting with themselves. They would tell you that you're the real reason that they're here with themselves right now. It's because of you. They were afraid that you would never want to get back with them, or you'll never want to touch them again. They were afraid that you've seen the real them and you don't even want to discuss them anymore. Their cousin had a weird feeling that you were being honest all this time, but no matter what they would say, they kept pretending that they didn't know what you were saying, or they felt like they weren't capable of keeping up with you, and that's the only reason. So they could have been speaking to cross watcher. This Libra has been speaking about you to like their family or a close friend, and they've been ignoring them because they feel like you have way more than what most girls have to offer, and that you were the wrong person for them to even try and play a real relationship if they weren't ready. So they can have people that are ignoring them now because they feel like this is exactly why they try to be a better man. They started to pay attention better now. Like, you can have people, cross watcher, if you're with a Libra, you have a lot of people in your relationship business, and they feel like you're deep. Like, this Libra feels like you're very deep, you're very spiritually connected. They feel like they found their other half in you. They feel like you are requesting more, but you found someone else. They feel like you found someone else. They like the way you explain yourself. They feel like they found a real friend and somebody that they can trust in you. They feel like you are like a Cinderella and that you don't spin the block. They feel like you don't spin the block and you don't take shit. They actually take what you've done for them way more bigger than what you think. And they, this Libra wants to invite you over and they want to share their life with you, but they're afraid that they lost your trust. They feel like you're inviting other people over. They feel like you are exploring your options. They feel like you favor them. I don't know why that came out. Like, they feel like you resemble them. Like, you guys have strong jaws or strong, I don't know, something. And and they feel like you're starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger in life, and more prettier and more happier. And this makes them feel angry. Like, I want to be around you. I want to help you. I want to prosper with you. I want to, like, this Libra is comparing you to everybody that they meet. They've been fixing themselves up. They want to be the talk of the town with you. They want people to talk about you and them. They want to create a real spinoff, but they've been fighting the urge to tell you that they were going broke and looking for love in the wrong places. They were looking for love in the wrong places, and at times they wish they could trade places with you because you seem real fun, you seem real funny, you seem like you don't really let your troubles be known. You seem more established, more original, and they feel like you caught on to their whole game, you know? So this is somebody who was just, they feel ashamed. This Libra feels ashamed for, like, inviting you out, bringing you up on purpose to see if anybody liked you or wanted you. They feel like they blame themselves now. Before they blamed you, and now they blame themselves. So, you know what it looks like? There's just a Libra who's in deep thought about you. So let's see what's going to happen for February. You also seem like a baby to them. So they could be older than you. This Libra can be older. What's going to happen with you guys? Oh. They're waiting. They decided they want you, but it's done. Now that you are holding back, somebody is imagining their whole life with you. They want your love. They want you to work on this. Yeah, they missed an opportunity. Somebody who missed an opportunity with you in the past. So this Libra, and if they're new, if you newly meet a Libra, in the beginning they're hesitant. They're hesitant because they don't trust you. But they find you beautiful. They feel like they could sleep with you. They don't get attached so fast. And then all of a sudden, once you start to get angry and you take yourself away, then they start to, it's like this Libra starts to appreciate your absence more than they appreciated your presence. That's what it looks like. Oh, I did that one already. I just hear like, I just need your presence. I just need your presence. So this Libra is going to be craving you. You're going to feel their energy. They're going to be craving you. They were trying to intimidate you at first yeah. This Libra is going to be craving you. This Libra probably has a child. It's going to be one-sided. I'm telling you, in the beginning, when you meet this Libra, it's going to be one-sided. And you're going to have to put up boundaries. It's like the sex is so good for both of you. You both love making love to each other, but you're not going to be able to get on the same page. It's like they're not really looking for commitment in the beginning, but then it hits them when you start to pull away your energy. Like, wait, you were my true love. I didn't even know I can love. As soon as you release them, it's like they start to put you on a pedestal and they hide it from you. They didn't think that you cared. They didn't think that you were really looking for anything. So it came to them at a surprise when you were like, what's up? What are we doing? They didn't think you would want them in that way. So they're just thinking about you. They're fantasizing about you. And if you're done with this Libra, just know that they still think about you. They still miss you. So if you feel their energy, it could be like, damn, they want your love. They feel drained in their life. They want your love. They're wondering about you. So in the beginning of February, they're going to miss you too much. They're going to want to heal this. They're going to want to be with you, but they're going to try to pace themselves. They could be spending time at your house. You guys can have a conversation at their house or your house, but you really, like, whenever this person's in your energy, you make them want to, like, make love. You make them want to settle down. You make them think about marriage. Your energy is so intense. And it could be because that's everything in your energy right now. If your whole focus is on, like, building a relationship or being married, then every time they're around you, they feel it. So, the end, strengthening your bond. I see you guys eating. Moving on. You might move on for fake cross watcher. You might pretend to move on from the Libra at the end of February on purpose because they could be slacking and you want them to strengthen their bond with you. Like, you are getting too lazy. You're getting too comfortable too fast. Let me pull my energy back because it's getting one-sided. And so you need to tighten up, honey. And then once you do it, they start to, I now pronounce you husband and wife. They're going to start to see memes about marriage. They're going to wonder, is this a sign from God that I'm meant to marry you? Like, they're going to be jumping to conclusions about you. They're going to feel very possessive. They're going to be bumping into you. Like, you guys are going to see each other in the coolest places, Spirit says, out of nowhere. It's like you guys will balance each other, spend on each other. It's going to be weird. I'd rather have you and be in a relationship than to just try to have fun. They may explain to you that they really want to be with you. In March, it shows you guys might get into an argument. Jealousy may come in between you two in March. But it shows growth. And they're going to be embarrassed. Like, damn, I think I showed you my ugly truth. Like, you might see like a really jealous side of them that they are going to get embarrassed about. All right. Spirit says they're excited every time they get to see you, every time they get to come to your house, every time they get to be with you. They're just excited. So that's good. Don't think that they're not inviting you out on purpose. They just have a lot of things to do, and they realize that they need to start to make more of an effort. All right. So you're going to be overcoming, Cross Watcher. This is for you. When you come to this, you're isolated from this Libra. I hear the Ice Queen. You're angry at them and you hope that they know how angry and how disappointed you are in them. And you're trying to control the temptation that you have and you're just overcoming the lessons. You know, they're going to reach out to you, Cross Watcher. As soon as it's like you just like get over them and then they just reach out to you. They're going to ask, can you come over? You're not going to trust it because you feel like this person makes you feel alone and you had to overcome them. But you may go and start all over again, but try to like not act as excited as you are. I feel like you both have a crush on each other. I don't see a relationship yet, but I see crush energy and making up for the month of February. Spirit says you know exactly what you want. You've been waiting for it. And if you are with the Aries, I fell in love with you. An Aries fell in love with you. They fell in love with you and they are happier with you, and they need real evidence that you two belong together in order for them to start to order you clothes and do all the things that they have in their head for you. They don't understand you, but they do get how you feel most of the times. The Aries is bored. They're bored with like relationship titles, and they feel like people argue when they're in relationships. Like when people are in relationships, they argue, but they feel like things are going to get better between you two behind your back. So behind your back, this Aries feels like, they feel like a failure. They feel like they failed you, but they feel like things are going to get better. They like your butt. Cross watcher. This Aries thinks about your butt all the time and certain positions that they would have with you in the bed. They know that you're not thirsty. They know that you're not trying to return no negative energy, or you're purposely not trying to answer their phones. They feel like you just get rid of people that don't have the right intentions, and that's good for you. They feel like you complete them, but you don't know your worth. They feel like you don't know your worth, and this is why you separate yourself from people, because you struggle to show the love that you want. They feel like you struggle to show the love that you want too, and that you are fit for a king or a queen, and that most people your age don't even have what you have. And they feel very emotionless. Like that's just how they feel. They feel emotionless. They just feel right now that they cannot match your energy. If there's an Aries that is not talking to you, or they're not comfortable with the way you make money yet, or they could have even got frustrated and said to God, like, is there anybody else? Because I cannot keep giving myself to the wrong people. They could have became aware of their good side and their bad side, and Spirit says they take more accountability than you think. They just don't show you this. And they have no desire just to have fun. Like that's exactly what they feel you are overcoming. Like people that just want to have fun and they don't see your worth, and they just make you feel less than who you are. And you have an approval, cross watcher. You have an approval for like a house or a new job or a new house, a cross watcher. And you really became everything that people thought that you wouldn't. So you always, you know what's so sad, cross watcher? You lived a life having to prove yourself. And you're happier now that you found the Aries, but then there's no cooperation. You feel like you found the Aries. There's no cooperation. There's no truth. There's no title. There's no honesty. And it's not that much arguing, but you just feel like they just want to use you. Like you feel like they just want to use you up. They just want you to answer your phone whenever they want to call. They just want you to be on their terms. And this is what you don't want. You feel like you're not a follower. You don't just follow people, and you don't just play by people's rules just because they get upset. Like that's not what you're going to do. And They feel like you're doing yourself justice so you won't get hurt. Like, that's what they feel. They can just tell. Like, you just don't want to get hurt. You just don't want to make it obvious that you don't want to reunite. Like, you don't want to reunite with them because you just don't want to get hurt. They feel like that's all there really is to it. Like, your fears are keeping you back. They also were surprised when you could have opened up to them about depression in your past, and they were surprised. They want to order you stuff. Let me see. Yeah. I hear childish. Like, they're childish. Be careful of this Aries. They could be childish, bragging about being with you. Blowing your phone up one minute and then making excuses the next minute. Spirit says this Aries is hitting rock bottom. And they really did want to marry you. This Aries wanted to marry you, but if they knew your price then, they would have backed down a long time ago. That's what Spirit says. If they knew your price back then, that they would have never even tried to come to you or get readings done on you. This Aries had readings done on you. They still want to commit to you. Or they could have had you confused, saying that they're committed but not showing up as committed. Yeah, secrets came out. The secrets that came out about this person hurt you. They still love you. This Aries still loves you even though you walked away. You felt tortured by them. You felt tortured by them. You felt embarrassed by them. You felt like getting pregnant by them was a bad idea, cross-watcher. You felt their presence even when they weren't around. You feel like you found out about real love once they left. If they rejected you, you're happy because you don't want that cycle ever again. So this is an Aries who subs you on purpose. They sub you on purpose. It's something that started fast and ended fast. They like your piercings, or if you have tattoos, they are competing with you. They're also nosy. They want you in their life forever, but they're controlling. This is like a control freak. This Aries is a control freak. They want to make things right with you. They want to take you out. They enjoyed you. They can tell that you fell out with a lot of people. And they feel like your body looks like you have plastic surgery, even if you don't. So February, the end of February and March. See? You controlling. They're waiting on you. You're isolated. You see them as a spiritual teacher. You want nothing to do with them. This Aries still likes you. But they are the problem. They know that they're the problem. They know why you ignore them now. They even feel like you look better ever since you left them. You can get into an argument with them the end of February because they try to beg for you. And then by March, this Aries is going to try to offer you a commitment to strengthen their bond and love. And I just see you moved on by then. All right. Sometimes I see you answering them just for like attention. You're bored, cross-watcher. And then other times I just see you erasing them out your phone. Like you're just going to delete their messages and erase them out to your phone. What are you going to be going through, cross-watcher? What will you be going through? Spirit says a life change. You'll be making big decisions about your life. Listening to your higher self, being around the new people, feeling yourself, and overcoming feeling like played. Cross-watcher, you could have felt, you feel gaslit. You feel gaslit by this Aries, and that's all you guys do is argue. So you're going to be changing your focus to focus on yourself. All right. Some of you could, cross-watchers, you're smoking more. You're stressed. Ever since you broke up with this Aries, you could be, even though you're building yourself up, you can get lonely sometimes and wish that you could cave into them to sleep with them. But I see you like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. And you trying to hold back from sleeping with them. All right. Love and light.